Smarna's gonna give you the talk on books.
Oh, I thought it was like I should cover my ears.
Character in his dream, and he came back to life.
When a spine and loose leaf love each other very much.
That's about
They
it on the
are
lines.
bound
Live.
together and
Yeah.
holding
Yeah.
out
Oh,
the
you got
book.
It's live.
Yeah, we're live now.
Alright.
Now that joke has no
There we
context. Anyway,
Great.
hello everybody. I'm Ben Anderson, and welcome back to Latest Night Out. We have no Kelton today.
I'm outnumbered again.
But that's okay. We also have no
Dude, you
Daniel.
should have seen
But-
Mikaela's campaign. It was just Kelton.
It's always
gotta
guys just sitting there like,
Crud.
even the DM.
He's like, I can't even find solace in the DM.
So,
But Abby is dirtier than we are, which is nice.
in
I told her to chill it with the cursing,
No,
and she will.
the
The jokes I have no promise.
so last session, Jacob died.
Did you see that?
Yes, I saw that. You idiot.
Hey, that was a
I was-
good plan.
I was
No,
texting
it
her while it
wasn't.
happened.
Okay,
I
how was
was
I
a
supposed to
plan.
know
If I
that
would
they
have
could
just
sense me?
raged, you would have stayed alive.
And see, the thing is if someone had told me
I know.
raging would get them distracted, I
That's
would have
his
done
fault.
it. But I didn't
No,
know.
it's not my fault. It's not my job to tell you your abilities.
That is
Otherwise,
true.
you can
But I
all leave,
would've-
and
you
I can
should've
play
told
all
me.
your games on your
Yeah,
own.
Kelton's character should have known, but both he and I forgot about the whole orb thing. So.
Also, if I was here, I would have used my little witch symbol thing and brought him back to life myself.
Oh, cool! I think that does that.
Yeah, I would have so done that.
I am, however, though, I'm really happy because now I don't die. Well, I die, but I don't stay dead.
With your strings attached.
What's his dead?
There are
He
no
never
strings
died.
attached.
There are no
As
strings
long as I'm
attached.
here
I mean,
to
the
use
string
it as a
attached
Follow
is
the god
is kill zombies,
and follow
Yeah,
the god.
yes.
which I mean
But
was kind of on her
God's
to-do
whole
list.
thing was
Unless
He's in trouble, so I can cheat on him.
unless she dies and I die at the same
But
time.
Smirna.
Anyway, oh yeah. So long story short, Smina died, and what's his face?
Nomus.
Nomus was like, all right. So here's the thing, monsters, right? They're awful. Do you want to like get revived? And Smina's like, I get to be a barbarian, and Nomus was like, sure. So he then marked her soul for endless conflict, and
Which is a little depressing, but okay.
hey, the pursuit of knowledge is a difficult task.
Well, and
Yeah.
if you die again, she can just raise you.
Yeah.
Unless I'm dead too. In which case, we're
We're
all
all
screwed.
I mean, that is
Anybody
that is
can bring me
the
back,
strategy.
though. There's no time limit on Revivify. Right?
There's a minute.
There's a minute.
It's
Okay.
a
Okay, but I can always be brought back for free. It doesn't cost anything.
Right.
So any resurrection
yes.
spell will
so
bring back.
raise
Like
dead
that.
if week or less.
that works.
Resurrection if it's been I think a year or less. I think
True
resurrection is
resurrection.
like 100 years. The only catch is if you died of old age.
Yeah.
Which in that case, like, geez, take
Good
a
for you.
vacation.
Yeah. Dedication to a character.
to the bit.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Here would be hilarious is if like I'm gonna bring back so and so, but she died peacefully in her bed, and then, hello, I'm back. What? How'd you die? You see, I actually choked on a fly, so old age didn't kill me. It was my weak throat muscles. Clone me, clone me, clone me younger. Anyway, they got the book. Deemed that it was charged, they decided to go take a bath. The village is still like, new people, that's weird. Yeah.
So we're on the boat.
What date is it?
Ah, yes, the date.
Please and
Hang
thank
on,
you.
that's the wrong one. Today's date is
22nd.
the Monday, the 16th of April.
Also, nobody opened the bag of holding.
I have it, and I already think I opened it. And we
Yeah.
know it's not a bag of. We know it's not the other kind.
Yeah.
how?
Kelton's character worked it out.
Yes.
Okay.
We figured it was a bag of holding.
We
And
just
I
have
already
to
put
look
my
inside.
stuff in it.
Yeah.
So we
Yes.
have opened it.
Yeah,
you
but
don't
you haven't
know
looked
what's in
inside.
it.
What he put it in it.
Yeah,
was
it was
not
empty.
empty.
It was empty.
It was empty.
Oh, that's boring.
Have you ever played Minecraft?
Yes.
You know what an ender chest is?
Yes.
It's kind of like that.
I was
Except,
hoping there was gold. But we did not earn a dime.
I mean, that's what you get when you go to a
It would have been mine.
place that doesn't use a
Economic
versatile
system.
monetary system.
You can finally
Yes,
use it
that's
on
the word.
armor.
I know. I just want the dragon armor. Gosh dang it!
Not happening.
That's all I'm saving up for.
All right.
Now I
Maybe
understand
we
why
can
you
throw
were
that
all
dragon
upset.
armor into the deal.
The deal of what?
Well, it depends. You know how we made a deal with the villagers that if they fixed up the ship, then we'd give them free passage to places?
I don't know if they have the skill to make that.
So wait,
That is
what did
also
the
fair.
rune itself do? To like magic?
As far as you're aware, nothing, because this whole trial area is in. It's in like a 10-mile radius of the rune, but you're not like unlike the Stonehenge for the rune of intelligence or the.
Is there a Stonehenge for this rune?
Yeah, actually, because you guys are near it. It's submerged underwater.
Oh yeah.
Kind of
We can't
like
get to that.
in Peter Pan. There's like the compass rose and the
Yeah.
lagoon. Well, it's like that.
We should go swimming.
I don't think we can get to that. And
You go swimming like, wow, I can notice everything. I notice oxygen. I notice that there's not a lot that I can breathe of it down here. You know, in hindsight, I realized. Well, wisdom is experience.
You
That
get
sure
1,000
is an experience.
That's
die.
true.
You gain 10,000 XP. Awesome. You also realize that you should not have gone swimming in bacteria-infested waters. It's a flesh-eating bacteria. I'm so sorry. You are a skeleton now. Here's your new race.
Sucks
Your
to not be a
intelligence
monk.
is 0. Your movement is 0. Your charisma is pretty high, actually. It's like a 4, really. You have great to smile. Let's see. Your strength is 0. Your dex is 0. Your con is 0. You're all bones, really. Your intelligence is 0. There's no brain left. Wisdom, though, man, you're a great helmet of wisdom. If somebody has a smaller skull than you, they can look through your eye holes. There's Cyclops can look through your nose.
I think it's way too far.
New campaign, guys. New campaign.
we all play as skeletons.
We're just waiting.
I know, we're all just sitting there like, alright.
We're just waiting on nothing.
Stop.
Speak for yourself. I was enjoying this train of thought.
Oh,
No, it was funny.
I
It
was waiting
really
for it
funny.
to-
It
I
was
was
just one of those.
I was
like-
waiting for it to have a payoff.
Me too. So,
10 plus dex plus.
it is.
Did you
Uh,
rip your page?
No,
No, this is
he's
I ripped off.
multi-classing.
I'm multi-classing.
because he's part
It's
part
really
bard, part
weird.
He's
barbarian.
he's barbarian now.
What is
So.
this used to dandy beyond? Just saying.
I don't want to carry around a laptop or use my phone. My phone does not work.
Fair. This isn't.
I think you can
You can print it.
This is a pen and paper RPG.
Yeah, but you can
We
print
did
it.
make the map.
Oh, sure.
Anyway,
This is an arts and crafts type group.
But whatever.
so what are you guys gonna?
Just
Don't
Okay,
get
so
rid
where
of
are
the
we?
glitter.
Where's the boat?
You're
Is it
on the
fixed?
boat, right?
Can we go now?
No,
Uh,
it is
No,
not
because we
fixed.
need the sixth. I
It's
need
not
to read
fixed.
the book.
We haven't
go
even
back
started
to
working on it.
They have been.
the- a little bit.
I thought
Probably
people
just
were
bringing
building
over
it
supplies.
while we
It's
were
been
away.
people have been working on the boat for
They've
like
been working on it.
2 days now. This is like the 3rd day of people working on it.
Okay.
How's it looking?
It's looking less holy than it was. Less like
Okay.
Swiss cheese and more like Swiss cheese that's not ready yet.
Okay.
Is Namfoodle nearby?
He is.
Hey, Namfoodle.
Yeah?
Say, where can I get some small metal objects and explosive powder?
Who wants to know?
I want to know.
I don't know if I know if you want to know.
I know I want to know.
Who are you again?
You know who I am. I helped you.
Right.
Tangentially. I mean, I wasn't part of the decision-making process. They left me outside.
He only said invite the blue one.
Ooh, there's Twitter on here.
In character, and he's like, what?
Sorry, world animal. So here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
With great power comes a lot of power.
Yes.
And power combusts. Combustively.
Combustively. How do you make combustive powder?
Here's the thing.
In the background though.
And he kind of kicks you in the shin, and as he does that, his leg kind of like off, and you see that he's now standing on one leg, as the boot he kicked you with is just like on the ground. Absolute power combust absolutely. And here's the other thing.
What's in his boot?
A wooden foot, hopefully.
Do you like just look inside, or do you like looking at it?
I look inside.
Okay, you look inside. You find that there is like a round, wooden, piece, but there is also like a small like iron, like some and brass fittings in there that don't seem to connect to like his leg at all. And as you take a closer look, make a perception check.
Perception. Alright, come on.
Were you not here when I got him? No. My bad.
Jeez. First roll of the night, guys. What is my perception again? That is a 10.
You know his the leg is kind of like connected, like into like all incorporated into the boot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Smina breathes a small sigh of relief. Yes, absolute power combusts absolutely.
And you know what they say about trust?
Yes.
I don't absolutely trust you.
Okay. But
Gonna
do I
be-
absolutely trust you?
I mean, that would be rather foolish.
Confuse him?
Can I roll confused?
Roll
The answer is yes. Please do. It's hilarious.
performance. Roll performance.
Not persuasion?
No, because
You're performing.
I mean, really, deception, intimidation, or persuasion could all be confusing. I'm gonna go with performance to
19.
Cool. All right. Cool. He looks at you. Who are you again? Where am
The
I?
one that you were giving the recipe for powder to. Combustible powder.
Oh, hang on. Come on. I didn't write any of these things. Stats down. Great. Good for me.
He might try to kill you for asking, because the only thing he knows is that he doesn't want to give this stuff away.
Yeah. What's that over there?
Is he pointing a gun at me?
Yes.
What would Clyde want you to do?
No, you should take your gun out.
Okay, hang on.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh. Can I roll persuasion?
No,
You
you're
may certainly try to roll persuasion.
That is an 18.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
this is very dangerous to make him a zealot. He does not care if he gets shot.
Just bring him back to life. It's fine.
And now I'm gonna look up some of the stats
I
that
need to make sure I have a
Oh gosh.
I forgot were in this book.
Roll initiation.
Initiative?
Yeah, initiation. We're all joining a club here.
Oh my gosh. Guys. I did not. I need that.
Okay.
Smana's gonna learn from this, dang it. She is a librarian.
You take
I'm warning
8
you, my
points
character's
of
not
piercing
gonna be
damage
okay with
as a scatter of
well,
bird
your
shot
character doesn't.
shot in your face.
He shot me in the face.
What's funny? Me? I don't care. Charge it. Whatever.
Okay, let
My
me look at my
character
spells
doesn't
really
care.
quick. I'm going to
I'm sorry,
take
but
this
my
way out of
perception I don't care
proportion.
about.
I
Are you gonna
tried
fireball?
I'm not gonna fireball him. I'm not gonna kill
We are
him.
trying to fix the boat. Please don't set
Please
it
get
fire
off the boat.
again.
Charm monster?
You can go for it.
like to come out from the kitchen if I can.
Yeah, do any of us hear this?
Oh yes, everyone hears
Okay, I was
this.
gonna say, the thing exploded in
I
its
can either
face.
use I can either use Thunder Wave or I can use Charm Monster.
Thunderwave does damage.
Okay, I'm gonna run out thinking that the boat is being attacked.
Ronalfer and the scowly old man are looking around very confused at the moment, along with guards type folks. The villagers are freaking out.
Okay.
My
Hideous
character is
laughter.
freaking out because it's like, I just heard a cannon come from inside the boat!
And also, what's a cannon?
Sure.
Okay. Charm Monster, Tasha's Hideous Laughter, or Thunder Wave.
I'm gonna come out in calm emotions if you don't hurry.
That's right. Never mind.
I have it on standby.
Charm
Why
Monster.
don't you let anybody have
There
any
aren't
fun?
cannons in this?
Because they're murdering each other and because
They're not. They're not angry.
A dude just
They're
invented
just
guns.
shooting.
Well, yeah. Guns and mini cannon.
Yeah, and a
Dislike
cannon's a
engine
large
fighting.
gun.
Yes,
has just
but
been
it's not
invented.
fighting him. I don't think
Yes.
Cannons
a
came
count
first.
as him as our team.
And it became a big deal when you could carry them around.
Right, and fireworks
It's like when
came
I got my
first
grandpa, I
for
felt
that.
props.
They okay.
But a
Cannons
dude-
and okay,
Okay,
they
okay,
all
okay,
came
okay.
out around about the 1500s, late 1400s.
Our version, there were cannons. My bad. Could have sworn we mentioned cannons. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Charm Monster.
Okay.
The stats for the little pinchy thing is the same as a javelin, right?
I think it's the same as a
is-
spear.
1d6 for
Oh wait,
plus
yeah, I
4
need to write down my
piercing.
damage.
Well,
Mm.
the +4 is only to you.
Oh, well then it's plus 7? No.
No. It's just all I need to do.
D14. That's what I wrote next to it.
What?
That's what I wrote. Those are the stats.
No, it's the 1d6, which you roll, and then you add +4.
So you cast
So
some Charm
I
Monster.
needed
Yes.
to know it was 1d6.
Does paper
Thank
cut
you.
yourself?
I think so. What's your spell save DC?
14.
14. And it's a Wisdom save?
Yes.
He's pretty good at that. Is he though? He is.
Not even with his advantage.
Ah,
So he is currently charmed.
Yes!
Wait,
Nice!
hang on. I need to check the thing again.
He stopped the fight, but you have a bullet in your face.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where exactly is this bullet at?
In my face.
Where?
Hey, at least you can take it out and analyze it now.
He shot me like this.
So it's on your tongue, just hanging out. Like you
That
just
went
catch
through
it like
Roy's
Deadpool
brain.
or something, spit it out.
Spit it out in his face.
Just spit it as he's now charmed.
I just spit it.
Like I'm a barbarian now. Bullets don't hurt me.
Man, if I had raged, I would have only taken 4 damage.
It wouldn't have done anything.
Okay.
Being a
Can
barbarian
I,
is
seeing
great.
Namfoodle's gun out, just turn to Smee and go, Smee, I swear if this turns into another Eliana therapy session, I will strangle you here and now.
Oh, hi!
Sure.
How's it going?
Please put the gun away.
Why is your face bleeding?
And why is your face bleeding?
Because, our friend Manfoodle here just shot me in the face.
What did you do first?
I asked about the gun.
Wow. You don't even trust your teammate. You immediately start
I was
questioning
there in
her.
the crow's nest for the
I
Eliana
forgot
therapy
to text
session, remember?
Stop, guys.
No, I don't need the call. I need to stop.
Technology is a strange and wonderful thing. Okay,
What's
it's Twitter.
Stop trying to make me call. There we go. You guys can keep talking. I'm gonna text
Okay.
him.
Oh.
Yeah, so, look, here's the thing. Yes?
You were charmed by a monster charm. What does
Yes.
that do to you? Is it just
So charm person can only charm, I think, a humanoid.
okay?
Charm monster ignores that requirement. So it's a creature.
But if you're charmed, how are you just speaking? Like
Charm.
No.
Charmed
Charmed
means
is
that
not-
you cannot attack the person who charmed you.
got it.
Oh.
I'm like, whenever Sarah charms somebody, they can't move anymore. Like
No,
The-
That's
she does something
different.
else.
No, that's like a paralyzed thing she has. Yeah, so basically, the charm, you have advantage on social checks against the person you have charmed. Other people don't get it, you have that against the person you've charmed. And they regard you generally like as a friend. Unless you do something not friendly.
Like shoot back.
Yeah, at which point...
So, smiling through my bleeding face,
Why did you shoot my friend?
Nam Foodle,
Yes?
my good friend,
Sure.
would you please explain to me how to make powder?
Good. He takes dirt.
No.
Is he pointing at me again?
Oh, he's not pointing at you.
He's pointing at himself?
Oh, no. This is a secret that's not getting out.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, calm down, calm down. What would Clyde want you to do?
Oh my god.
He'd want me to pull. It's that time of the month.
What would
There has been a
WWCD.
sacrifice, yes.
What would Clyde do?
What would Inky want you to do?
Inky probably would go looking for stuff and then blow off another finger. Maybe become an elephant again. That was fun.
You were there for that?
I'm very old. I was there. I was one of the people who had to physically restrain this dude named Trevor. Okay? Look, she was my girl, alright? Yeah, I told you I owed Adris. So we were a thing, and then she went, and I always felt bad, and yeah.
I'm so disappointed you didn't kill Trevor back then. Do you know how much trouble he's caused?
No, that was a different
There's
Trevor.
different Trevor.
Oh, never mind.
You know what?
But
They reincarnate. Don't you know this?
it's the Trevor voice. You don't choose it; it chooses you.
Persuasion to give me a hint in terms of the gunpowder.
Sure.
Would you
Me,
at least
let
give me
it
a
go.
Sure. I'm gonna say roll a straight roll because you would have disadvantage on this.
hint? Okay.
Ooh.
That's 12. Contesting
No,
check?
straight roll.
So here's
No, that's not what that means.
So with
He doesn't get
advantage, you roll
advantage
twice.
or disadvantage.
With
Ah,
disadvantage,
straight
you
roll.
roll twice.
Got it.
I was like, straight roll. He went to 12.
No.
Okay, so here's what you do. You take all the ingredients and you make sure they're a powder.
Mm-hmm.
And then you never, ever, 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 ever put near heat.
Okay.
He's looking at the teapot.
Okay.
Oh.
Don't. I'm serious, don't do that.
Okay.
Because, like, you would die,
Mm-hmm.
I'd die,
Mm-hmm.
they'd die.
Okay.
This island might be okay, but there might be 3 of them.
Okay.
Well, hold up. Technically speaking, 9 of them.
Okay.
You can't see my toe, but I'm doing 3 with my toe.
Okay.
You know, not hard because I only have 4, but you know,
Okay.
yeah.
So I'm assuming there's remnants of powder on my face because that's how old guns work.
Kind of. It smells slightly of rotten eggs.
And blood.
Do I know what smells like
Lots
rotten
of
eggs?
blood.
Rotten eggs do.
Okay. Do I know what mineral smells of rotten eggs?
Probably rotten eggshell.
Can I roll something?
Sure. Roll science.
That's not a thing.
Science.
Roll.
I'm determined, guys.
I guess I
nature.
know.
Nature?
I have a +1.
Okay. Actually, my nature's not bad. 12.
12. Smells like rotten eggs. You know, I heard that volcanoes smell like rotten eggs.
Ooh. Okay.
I ran up and touched you. You're healed by 9.
Yay. Okay, I'm healed.
Cool.
His face wound.
Can we just agree
closes
for
and the bullet
today?
stays in.
Stop
Please
doing
stop.
stupid stuff.
Okay. Hey, Nam Foodle.
Stop.
No,
What did I
this
just
is
say?
not that. This is not that. Doesn't the water look refreshing?
Yeah, little.
Would you like to take a jump into the water?
You know,
Persuasion.
back in my youth, I may have gone with that, but seriously, I'm not as tall as I used to be. My spine compressed about an inch after several
Spine is
high-speed jumps.
Spiteful. He shot her in the face.
You're
Let
fine
him
now.
do what he wants.
I know,
Yeah.
it'll be funny.
My kidneys ain't what they used to be, but no.
Oh, come
You
on.
can go
It'll be
ahead.
fun. Persuasion, please.
Sure, go make a persuasion roll.
Do I get advantage still?
Sure.
Okay. That was cocked. That is a 23.
He looks at the water. I might dip my toes in.
Okay. Man.
All 4 of them.
In her head, Smiley goes, man.
If you dip the other one, it'll rust.
Yeah.
That's why create water is better.
Alright,
Push
anything else you guys are gonna do?
Alright. We'll get business, please.
Let's
Not
get
only do I
down
need to
to
hug
business.
Taliesin, which apparently I've been spelling wrong for forever.
Hug Allison.
You've been. Oh, well, no, he wasn't with us. Never mind. No correction. I'm sorry.
We need to talk to the second town that's on this island and offer them passage.
Okay.
And while they're doing all of that, I'm reading books.
I assume it will take multiple days to get there, and since our boat is still being worked on, would it be better if we as a team or a couple of us went there by
We could probably
ourselves or
send a
just sent a
messenger.
messenger?
From the map, given how it was like
There's
hour,
islands.
2 hours,
There's-
few hours to get like to the village around, mostly because that's a large opposite of a peninsula. Can't remember what it's called. It would probably take the better part of a day to like get there and do any reasonable sized amount of stuff.
Plus, there's no guarantee that they'll trust us, but if we send a messenger from Waldenstock,
That's true. So I guess we're going into Waldenstock to talk to somebody who can send a messenger for us.
Okay. How we're looking at the map, there's basically 2 ways you can get there. There is. Oh, okay. Technically, there's like 3.
Is one populated by random encounters?
More so than others. One cuts through the mountains. Might take longer. It
Oh,
is a
your
bit
favorite
more
thing.
direct.
I love the mountains.
One is just following the western beach all the way around, which
Right.
does get mountainous in areas, but it's more straightforward. Then the other one is going to take you closer to the lakes, and you're going to be getting around the Hags area.
Nice.
That's probably the longest way, but it's the direction where you've already like plotted the course to halfway. So it's probably the fastest route.
I vote we go with what we know. Because I don't want to go to the mountains again, because I'm sure we'll run into another giant knowing our luck. And if I have to fight another Kuo-toa, Smyrna's eating tonight.
Smee, we don't have to go at all. We need to send a messenger. If we go ourselves, they won't listen to us.
might not.
Most likely will
Don't we
not.
need to go to Waldenstock to get a mess?
Yes.
Wait, hold up. Are we talking? Are these paths to
He's
Waldenstock or
talking
the
about
other
going to
village?
Mosley.
Mosley.
Mosley. Okay.
We just need to go to Waldenstock and send somebody else.
Because
they
they most
won't
likely
listen
have
to
already
us.
traded with Waldenstock on a regular
I
basis.
mean, unless they
a
want us
messenger
to
from
travel
there, they'll
with
trust
them,
me.
Okay.
of which we could be bodyguards for this messenger.
You could do that as well.
But ultimately, we need to send somebody else.
Yes.
Because they aren't going to listen to us.
Okay.
So, to Waldenstock.
Okay. Do you want to talk to any of the guard guys you have up front first about messenger stuff? Or do you want to go all the way to Waldenstock?
Oh, you could just do that.
Sure. Yeah.
Rollifer and the old grumpy guy,
Alrighty.
the young-ish mid-20s woman also doesn't talk a lot. A lot of these people, you start to get the general cultural norm is not talking very much.
Yes. And they're very loud, obnoxious people.
It's like a bunch of elderly Englishmen,
Yes.
and then you're a bunch of young American tourists, and they kind of give the country a bad name.
But then again, we did bring our own money, so now they're listening to us.
Pause for a selfie, guys!
Hey, it's the Eiffel Tower! That's not the Eiffel. That's Big Ben. It's the wrong country. Why are you? Yeah, sure, it's the Eiffel Tower. Whatever. Buy my bagels.
I don't care.
It's the White House. That's a cathedral.
And the White House is your. You know what? Yeah, it's the White House. It is that.
You know, I've seen, there's this thing called Waters World, and basically this guy, I can't remember his whole name, but his last name is Waters. So he goes out and he'll ask questions relating to, what day it is and whatnot. So he goes around one time and he shows people a picture of Jesus, and they're like, and he asks, "Do you know who this is?" And an astounding amount of people say no. And he said, "Oh, it's Jesus. Okay, I've heard of Jesus. Okay, what did Jesus do on Easter?" And this one girl says, "The Easter bunny hides the eggs and Jesus lays the eggs."
How old is this girl?
In her 20s.
Oh no.
I saw a video of these parents pulling a prank on their 3 daughters who were all about
Avocados
Like-
for everyone. Merry Christmas.
youngest was 15, oldest was my age,
Mm-hmm.
and they convinced them that the turkey they got for Thanksgiving was pregnant. They stuck a chicken
I
inside
saw
the
that.
turkey, and they pulled it out, and they're like, it was pregnant. And one of the girls started crying.
Oh my gosh.
It's so
Okay.
Okay, we're off topic. We're off topic.
It's me. Hey,
Yes.
come with me real quick.
She needs to do a charisma.
I need to do a thing, and you need to help.
Okay.
Will you come?
What is it?
I need to go ask to send a messenger. Can you help me?
You need my help to talk to people? Okay.
No. I just know you're better at it.
Okay.
It's the very definition of needing help.
That's a very logical assumption. Yes.
You've been helping me with charisma. I want to show off my skills while my mentor is there. Let's go.
Alright.
Alrighty. Hello.
Which one do you want to talk to? Or
Well, they're
address
both
them?
there.
All? I mean, there's like 5 of them.
They're all there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are you blanket addressing them all?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not meeting as, I don't know. What?
Offer to pay them.
Why?
They're not gonna do messaging for free. It's
Well,
like a
I
day's plus
know.
fee.
I know. Jeez. Hello. I have a question.
Yes.
I want to send a messenger to Mosley, and offer them passage on our boat once it's fixed. Like taxi service. To get back to town, because I know that a lot
What's
of
a taxi?
people.
Don't mention things they don't know exist.
Oh, I used to be a cab driver, governor.
Then I joined this boat.
Susie, no one asked you.
And then I got shot in the knee.
Buy my horse, sir. My horse shot me
actually,
in the
fun
knee.
fact: taking an arrow in the knee is Nordic slang for proposing. So
Yes.
they did not actually get shot in the knee; they got married, and so
Hey,
they settled
wanna-
down.
Want to know a funny language
I
thing?
didn't know that.
So this is the sign for stuck. In African American ASL, it's a sign for pregnant.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
A
That's a funny thing, sorry.
And no one at home could see it because
I
we're
know.
podcast.
a podcast. Sign language, yay. Anyway.
Language.
Do you know of anybody that could help? We could bodyguard. I don't know, help you get there. We could pay you. I know it's a journey and a half to actually get there.
While in front of the old man are kind of giving. They're doing that, like that sibling talk where you just kind of look at each other and like,
And you know what there's, yeah.
yeah. And like,
We would go ourselves, but we know that everybody here is a very tight-knit community, and having a stranger walk in and ask us things would not go well.
we haven't spoken to, Mosley in quite some time. Tight-knit communities, sure. I guess you could say that.
How much time is quite some time?
Hang on a second, I need to actually look at my character's stats and stuff I wrote down.
I get.
Oh,
making sure you get
great.
used to
I didn't
driving
write down
your
his age.
feet.
Well then.
Thanks, pass me.
56. Okay.
1,274.921.
I'm thinking of them, not
Wait.
talking to them. Makes
Hold
me
on, I
think
know
of
what that's
the
from.
Veggie
I know what that's
Tales,
from.
Wait,
when they were throwing the pots
Please
and
stop.
the shoes
That's how people get permanent eye damage.
at
I'm
each
sorry.
other. They refused to talk to each other, but they lived
No,
next
The
to each
Office.
other.
That's what it's from.
What?
The
What?
Office. What you were singing.
No, that's from Shrek the Musical.
Oh, okay. Then it's
What?
No.
parodied by
it
The
was
Office.
from Rent. What?
Then The Office parodies it.
Broadway musical Rent.
Yeah,
I've never heard
cats.
of
Anyway,
Then The Office parodies it because
you
I
know
know
that
it's in there.
movie
Wasn't it talking about
that
Fiona
was
being
written
in
by
the tower
Taylor
and her
Swift.
counting down the time to where she get rescued?
Was it also from Glee?
No.
Didn't
Yes,
Yes,
Glee
they sang
redid
it.
it.
Well,
Well, The Office parodies it then.
Glee
Okay.
also did.
I remember.
Originally from Les Mis. Let's move on.
You will actually make her head explode.
Do not mock Les Mis in my presence.
It was probably. Never mind. I'm not gonna get to that joke. Oh, look. I know I remarked that this show isn't intended for kids, but I don't want to get too off the rails.
New YouTube rules.
Anyway, look, YouTube. If you want to have that button, you can just add the button to this thing instead of doing a whole new thing that adds more buttons that do nothing. Anyway, YouTube, you are the worst. Well, no, there are worse platforms, but it's just not good. Anywho,
Yes, but it could be better. That's the thing.
Microsoft Teams.
We.
That annoying thing that keeps popping up in the beginning, I just shut off. I started like.
You started all of this. Yeah,
So,
I was trying to talk.
I can go with you, or she can go with you.
I don't know if this means anything to you guys.
What?
Or them. The mark from the witches,
That
hags. Would it mean
That's-
anything to them?
we're willing to help. You've proven yourself, but we're not willing to potentially throw. And the old man says, "I'll go. I'm old.
What?
Who's
is-
going with us?"
No, how is it dangerous? Like, what's the story here?
We don't. The whole "don't go outside at night" thing.
Oh.
We'll probably be able to get there before nightfall. Probably can't get back. And if they're not friendly, and we have to make our own camp and set up our own defense,
That would be wise.
just being cautious.
Right. Okay. How long has it been since you talked with them? Had contact with them?
Ranulfer came to this island
Wow, that's
when
like
he
quite
was
fast.
pup of a man. He was mid-20s. And it was around then that we had stopped talking.
Who came to this house?
Ranulfer.
Renelfer. Who's Renelfer again?
He's the leader of Waldenstock.
Okay.
Kind
Yeah.
of.
Kind of. Sort of.
He's the contact point for the most point with you guys.
Not
So,
not official leader, but
did
pretty much.
relationships sour because of Renelfer, or just
Relationships didn't sour. It's just by that point we had enough here. They had enough there. Trading was more effort than it was worth.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we still want to at least try. I know that a lot of people are stranded here because it is the Fiend's Triangle. Lots of boats crash. And I want to at least give them a shot. So, if you would feel better having us go with you, we can pay for a messenger. I would gladly go myself, but I just don't know them. So, I don't know. What would you think would be best?
I would say I will go with however many of you wish to travel with.
Okay.
To that point.
We can also wait until the boat is fixed and go ourselves if we want.
It's gonna take a while, though.
I know.
And we're all sitting here doing.
Let us confer.
Okay.
Well, you know where to find us.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was one
Looks
bored
like
sounding guard.
He's just gonna fall asleep.
I'd say once we're out of earshot.
They don't like talking.
I'm doing something different here.
I know. I get the feeling that they don't like us.
I wonder why.
I know, crazy.
Wait, what?
So what do you think?
All right, let's get everybody here. So let's gather up our Dana and. What has happened to Eliana specifically? Like, where did she go? Where is-
Somewhere else.
She just
Somewhere.
disappeared?
Yeah.
She teleported out.
She teleported.
She teleported
That's
away.
saying a word.
I'd like to note that the artwork from Transfuger staff is just pie.
Alright then.
You instruct
I love
I
that.
don't know why it's pie, but it is.
as smooth as marmalade.
Alright, so we get Dent,
Gather.
whatever your full name is, Dent. Harvey Dent, I'm calling you now.
Sure.
See.
Just switches to Harvey. Hey Harvey, come here. We just skip the dent altogether.
Harvey. No, it's probably like, hey, Harvey!
It's not even close to my name, but sure.
And it turns to Arby. Just Arb. And R.
Slowly getting further.
And just Then just
It's like.
your name ceases to
Okay.
become sound, just motion. Okay.
Okay,
Anyway,
is
we gather everybody
here?
up. We gather everybody up, including our Dana and Sarah.
We're gonna make a plan.
Okay, so
It is going to.
we will go to Moss.
No, hold on. We have not talked over who wants to go.
Well, I want to go.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, then throw your hat in the barrel.
Okay.
So
I'm not throwing this
we're-
hat. This hat is amazing.
Why are we going?
We are fixing the boat. It is going to take a while to fix the boat. There's no reason to sit here while the boat is being fixed. We can't even help fix the boat. So I was thinking that we could send a messenger of some kind over to town Mosley and offer them the same thing we have offered this town of passage on the boat once it is fixed. Because it is a very big boat and I think we can literally fit the entire 2 towns on it.
Have you asked the craftsman how long of a time frame it will be until the boat is fixed?
They said about a week, I believe.
About a week. Okay.
That's what I remember.
Did not ask.
I remember that.
Good job.
I think.
I
I don't think
roll
anyone
for
asked.
that. You should probably ask that so that way you can give the town some information about it.
Yes.
I'm gonna be staying here and probably reading from the book if that's
Yes.
cool with everyone.
Okay.
One of the
What
guards.
shall the others who are staying here be doing?
Well, that's what one of the guards will be going with us. They said any of us could go. I want to go just as bodyguard wise. We do have to make it there within a day because of nightfall. He's not sure they'll let us in, safety wise. So we might have to set up tent immediately and then guard the whole thing.
In that case, I'll go with.
So just offering it up. Who wants to go? What are the plans? What's going on here? Because I know the boat needs to be fixed. You're going to be reading a book.
Yeah.
What is Sarah doing?
I want to participate. She's probably gonna be doing wizard spells or going with you.
Oh, probably learning how to do gunpowder. Because why not?
What?
He would
Or
not
no.
teach her that.
What was she learning?
Navigation.
Navigation. There we go. I'm like,
Yeah,
what was the thing she was
She'll be
learning?
doing that. So.
Ardana will probably go with you.
Is Ardana coming?
Sure.
You do not have to
I
send
think-
her if you don't want to.
Extra
Because it's
reunion?
just you playing her.
I'm gonna go with Ardana's gonna be back at the boat.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
because
We'll make
it's
it faster.
with it being, if we have to set up 10, it's going to be better to have as little people as possible and as many bodyguards as possible.
Yeah.
Like, out of the ratio, it's better to have a smaller, but more bodyguards than anybody else.
Yes.
Are you leaving today?
Probably tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
As soon as the sun starts to rise. Alright. Is that the plan?
Good with me.
Alright. I will go tell guard.
Alright.
I forgot his name.
Ask
Alright.
for the time frame.
I
Talking to it.
explained to guard.
Perhaps. Okay, you talk about the craftsman, and they're like, yeah, it's probably about a week-ish, more or less, barring problems. It looks like we're on track for a little over a week, and we started like 3 days ago.
Awesome.
So somewhere between like a total of 8 to 10 days.
Yeah.
And we're 3 days in.
Standard business days, you know. We don't work on weekends. Anyway. Alright.
No, you see, the weekend is when we do our sacred ritual,
Yes.
where we take a vow of silence for the weekend.
Does not sound that creepy.
All stay in our respective squares.
All right.
Go away. All right.
And
Couple
shun
hours.
visitors.
We leave early in the morning.
All right.
Next morning, we're
Okay.
leaving.
Okay. All right. So Rhea,
Yeah, you're doing it.
so this book is very important.
Obviously.
Yes. Shush. It's meant to have gravity.
Mind blown.
I'm gonna say Ardena is gonna guard my back while I'm reading it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Because I'm gonna be kind of absorbed.
Now, I could get in
Is there
serious
anything
trouble.
I need to know?
I can get in serious trouble for letting you use this.
Oh, really? Why?
From
Because
the
they're typically not
library.
meant to be used.
Okay.
But in the
You realize
service of greater good,
libraries in D&D are a little different than libraries here, right?
Do you fear the library?
you should all fear the library. This is like the have you ever seen The Librarian?
And
It's that kind of library.
our world.
It's the Indiana Jones
The
knockoff
books
one.
Are just
Yes.
fun
Yeah,
to
I
read.
saw like one of them. as
There
well.
are magical books in the D&D world.
Yes,
Okay.
these are under protection, which they
Don't
feel
worry, I'll be
protected.
really gentle with it. And
Okay.
I will not eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches while I read it.
Good. But my point is,
It's really funny to be
you can use this in the service
In
of
this
that.
world,
We are
maybe.
trying to regain these books from people far, far worse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I trust you to use these powers for good.
Well, yeah, obviously, we gotta find these people.
Okay.
But my concern with this is, what do we do with it afterwards? We can't give it
Hold
back
on
to your.
to it.
No, we can't give it back to your library though. They haven't protected it this far. What are we supposed to do with it?
Well,
How
I
much do you
hold on
trust
to
your
it.
library?
How much do you trust your
I
library?
work for the library.
But do you trust it to
I
take
know,
care
but
of
they've
something
already,
they already
had it
lost?
stolen from them once, and if they know where to find it and we just brought it back to them again, it'll probably be stolen again.
You find it safe to assume that stricter security measures are in
Yeah.
the works,
I was
and
gonna.
any type of thing from like an offsite vault to like, you know, just a beholder. Let's just have a beholder there.
We will worry about that.
We already are.
No, we will worry about that.
Yes.
No, we, the organization.
We, Tonto.
I mean, if you trust them, then I trust them too. I'm just worried because the last thing I want to do is take this back and then us having to go and try and find it again and having someone else use it. That's all.
Hopefully those thieves will be dead by the time we get there.
Before you go, I'm casting Death Ward on you.
What?
Before you go, I'm casting Death Ward on you because I'm not going to be there to use Revivify.
Okay, well, thank you.
How long does that last?
8 hours.
So you won't die for 8 hours. Congratulations.
All right, early in the morning. Let's go.
All right.
Don't
Where?
waste any time getting this plot done. It's been
So
4
what?
weeks.
You just want to continue
Let's
the story?
Get the story going.
What route are you taking?
We will take the one by the hags. I vote. I don't want
wanna
to. Okay,
keep her far
I
away.
don't want to go to the mountains because the
I'll
mountains.
just throw you.
Nothing good happens when we get to the mountains. And if I have to fight another Kuotoa on that beach, 'cause I know if we go on the beach, that was random encounters will be Kuotoa.
Because it's
I
fish.
will
I'm okay
scream.
with that. More
I will
Kudo
just
gods.
put you on my shoulders and we'll climb over the mountains. The mountains aren't hard.
I don't like the mountains.
I know.
I don't want the mountains.
We'll be fine.
I'm patting your shoulder awkwardly.
I'm also
I
getting really,
lived in the
really,
mountains.
really tired of stone giants.
Okay, but I can talk to them, so you have not had to worry about any of them. Literally, they've been the
We had to-
easiest encounters
We've had
ever.
to worry about that one.
No,
Remember the one that we fought?
that we killed. Yeah, it was great.
You wanted to eat it.
I'd like
You're
to
a
go by the
barbarian
hags.
now. Let's go,
That's not a good argument.
coward, through the mountains.
All right. So you guys are going through the mountains.
Des, do you have a vote?
I want to stay far away from the hogs. So I don't have a preference as long as we aren't going over there.
Maybe we should split the. No. Kidding.
Your party of 3.
You want to
It's
die?
a party
duct
of
tape
three.
and
Well, I guess 4. Who else are they going with? Just one guard?
One guard. Yeah.
Okay.
I swear, if we roll a manticore or a stone giant, I'm gonna launch myself across this table.
Okay.
Stupid stuff. Be safe.
We'll be good.
So who else going?
I am.
Those
I am.
Okay. Do.
Everybody else is staying behind.
I'm doing book stuff.
So I have a 14 AC with my shield.
Ooh, about time. Wow. Do you feel the power
Yeah.
coursing through you?
Stupidest
Yes.
looking thing.
Ooh, boy.
I gave in to my hatred. Quite literally, I'm a barbarian.
The stupidest looking thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And they
I
crunch all
turned to the dark
wrong.
side.
I still don't know what
Ugh.
they had in the store. All the regular boxes.
Good. Give
Any
in
random
to
encounters, or
your
are we crossing the
hatred.
mountain safely?
Strike me down, and your journey is the dark side.
So you start heading up the
shall
mountain.
be complete.
The guide's kind of picking
Good
you
emphasis on that T.
through the way. He has the overall expression of a man who would be grumbling, but that would be a waste of words.
Time and effort, man.
He seems to be, so he's a human. One eye, long gone apparently. So he always kind of has a weird like sideways glare going on. He seems quite strong, fit for an old man. Appears to be in his 70s. But the pace he is setting is quite brisk.
Alright.
There's youthful spring in his step.
And he's scared of the dark. I get it.
Yeah, dark reminds him of.
Smiley glances around nervously for wolves,
Things hiding under his bed, you know, all that stuff.
Yeah.
which in this world is a real problem.
Why do you think the bedrolls are on the ground?
Let's go to the wolf nest now.
That reminds me of an
Well.
SCP.
I can tame him.
Well, the thing is, like,
Tame him.
now my bed's on the ground. Nothing scary under my bed. Well, actually, underneath the earth, no!
Worms that can just swallow it. Come out.
Yes, purple worms. Those are a thing.
God, those are awful.
Anyway, it does take quite some effort heading over. Roll percentiles, those of you who are
Oh gosh.
wondering.
Great.
Random encounters.
Cool.
Oh. 33. So that's a good one.
90. I always get really high percentiles.
68.
Cool.
You have been 9 more, and you have been 2 less.
You know what's hilarious is we all rolled similar things, but I'm not going to use them.
Should I roll again?
Nah, not at this point. As you head higher up the mountainside,
77.
What were they, by the way?
I'm just curious.
I know! Wait.
I am going to use that.
Come on, Cambria.
28.
You said you wanted the plot to continue.
I know, but he was gonna give us something
What were the things that we
boring.
all
Alright.
rolled, though?
No,
that
he
were all-
wasn't going to give us anything.
You find
Well, who used that?
48 stakes rammed into the ground.
I would
you meant
collect
like
all
steaks.
of them.
Well,
I-
they're kind of like shish kebabs with
Yeah, because
the
there's-
bodies
there's
of various
things on
creatures, several
You're
dwarves,
sick.
I want to collect all
and
of
several
them.
kobolds.
I want to
mostly
collect
dwarves.
All of them.
Oh my god.
And you can
Wait, like
certainly try.
impaled into them, or?
Yeah,
Yes.
just come out.
Um,
To ward off people going, do not come down here, we will kill you too. Investigate.
I would like to collect all of the spears.
Stop!
Can I investigate
Let's-
first?
Gosh,
You know why? And I'll
She's like,
You had to roll again.
Investigation
You have.
check.
I am going to sell them.
We need
Hang
help.
on.
We have no money. I will sell them. Blood or no blood.
16. Looking around, this is kind of like a trail through a mountain pass.
We do need help.
You're sick.
This is like a
I'm a barbarian.
clearing
No,
area.
That's
You're
not
not
your
a
excuse.
character.
That's
It
also
is
not
my
how.
excuse.
That's not how barbarians work.
I want to
though,
collect all of them.
but- Okay.
Barbarians have respect for the
Hang
dead.
on, what?
Some are superstitious even.
Shit.
It's kind of like in a
Be a
clearing
superstitious barbarian.
which means that this may have been a battlefield at some point.
Okay.
These bodies do
More
seem
weapons
old.
I have, the
Like
more
a-
I can
Okay.
kill people.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to persuade you.
How many do I collect?
Well, here's the thing about that.
How about you wait,
Hang on, just wait until
Should
we
you
find out
wait?
if we're gonna die or not.
please?
You can only put
There's only 3 of
about
us.
500 pounds within the bag of holding.
I don't have the bag of holding. I was just gonna hold them.
You can't carry this.
No, you can't.
I can try.
You're not putting your.
You can try.
I can
not
tie
putting your
them to
stuff
my
next to-
backpack, like on
All right.
top,
Bag
like
of
a whole
holding.
tree or
Okay.
something.
Roll a not time check. Just sleight of hand with your intelligence modifier.
Can I roll perception?
I'm
Sure.
just
If
gonna keep
anything's around
walking.
here. Oh my gosh. Cambria, my gosh.
Catch up when you're done.
Nat 20.
Add intelligence.
Cool, what are you looking for again?
What's around me? Is there anything coming to kill us? Is there any?
Alright, you tie a very, very excellent tight knot. You bundle it all together. You are restrained
Uh-huh.
because you have tied yourself to several hundred pounds.
They're just spears.
Partial.
No.
There's
No.
stakes.
There's stakes and there's so many.
They're-
Stakes
okay.
and spears are different.
You know how like
trees.
think you know those medieval walls made
Why
of
do you
like
find this funny?
spiked
'Cause
woods?
It's funny.
It's that stuff.
Here
Like
we're
big
at
old stakes in the ground.
Steak.
Oh my gosh.
You are currently restrained with a very, very good knot. This knot is top notch.
Then
Uh,
can I
that-
drop
okay.
enough to where I can still walk?
What the heck?
Sure. First things first.
Get out of
Get out of the knot.
I'm not gonna
Okay,
help
like okay, so basically, what did this and is it nearby?
Okay.
What should I be looking out for?
It
I already
seems
found out that it was a. Oh, well, you're all
It-
wrong,
again,
so it doesn't matter.
battlefield may
It
have
could be a
happened.
strength check or it could be a dex check.
Who versus who?
Probably. I
Um,
don't know.
I'll look that up in a minute. Who versus who? Who knows?
Probably
At this
sleight
point,
of hand.
Mm-hmm.
it is quite old.
Just roll
Um,
it out of him later. Yeah.
It's unclear why someone necessarily did what they did here. It might be that no one was able to bury their dead, and this is just what somebody afterwards did. Maybe this was someone's way of like commemorating the battlefield or the glorious slaughter or who knows what. It's unclear if the kobolds and dwarves were fighting each other or on the same side, or if they were just in the area.
In terms of
Um,
nearby threats,
Nearby threats, mountains seem dangerous. You can fall. There's watch your footing. It is starting to get a little icy the taller, higher up you go. But as far as like what did this is years old.
okay.
Just very heavy bones.
You know, I would have liked if we could just check
No,
for
I need to
magic
look up
before
the
you
thing.
did that. Places of mass slaughter usually have
I'm
some
not
sort
sure
of
if sorcerer can use that, but if so,
curse when it's something freaky like this.
They're my curse.
I don't like being broke.
You don't like being what?
Broke.
Okay.
Well,
Do you
I
like
don't
being dead?
Haven't tried it yet. How is it, by the way?
Okay.
It's painful. It's really painful.
Oh my god.
I'm out.
Okay.
We
you,
haven't
you
really
can make
discussed,
a you
have
can make a
we?
strength check.
That was really
Alright.
Just straight strength check.
good. That was really good.
18.
18. After some struggling, you're able to snap your rope.
Okay. I just want to tie as many as I can carry. Properly carry.
Okay.
Good
Like,
job
can I
tying
hold, like,
yourself into
10
a...
of them. Sell them later.
If are you talking just the stakes or what's left of the bodies too?
No. Like the spears.
Okay.
They're not spears, they're stakes.
Okay.
So these are
There's
like you know like those big old stakes you'll stick into like straight down a tree.
Yeah.
Kind of like those.
How many can I carry comfortably?
You can kind of like backpack carry about 10 of them. After that, it just gets awkward.
Okay, that's how many I want.
First you dump the bodies off.
I don't want the blood everywhere.
Yeah.
I
These
take only the cleanest.
these are old and rather dried out.
Okay,
So that's nice.
very nice.
I wouldn't put much trust in their like structural stability. Don't like try rock climb with these and jumping on them and stuff.
Gotcha.
Firewood though,
Alright.
it's aged timber. So you have 10-foot aged timber poles.
Stained.
Yes, also stained. And not the best smelling either, for that matter.
Yeah.
Alright. The old man is just kind of watching all of this and like, whatever. Alright, continuing to walk along the area.
I can't find the picture I was trying to look for, but
I know.
they're big stakes. They're big.
Yes.
They're huge.
But I'm also chaotic, and so if I think that I can use them in some way, I'm gonna collect them. Do you see my backpack? Like, I'm a collector of things. If I
Someone is
could
going
take
to
the
kill
time to
you.
collect the bones,
I'll be right
I
back
would.
because I left a book in the other room.
If we had the time, that's what I would be doing.
Smile is just gonna leave you behind. Just like,
Oh,
Before
I'm
I-
already gone.
Before I was a warrior, I was a butcher. Blood and guts do not bother me anymore.
okay. But you're also a barbarian, so you should have some semblance of
These are
dead things.
Yes.
Not good.
Yes, I'm also a chaotic barbarian.
Ugh.
not how
Almost all Ah!
She also
Nearly
doesn't
all
play her
barbarians
character
are
like
chaotic.
A liar, but
Yeah, right.
You're breaking me, Cambria.
Okay, and my intelligence is what? What is it?
Like a 13.
Yeah.
A 14.
14. You're
Yeah, it should be.
She's smarter than she's technically smarter than Rhea.
You're only
smarter
two
than
less than
me.
mine.
And yet she's playing.
You
like
start hearing
She's smarter than Rhea, and I started a company.
a rumbling sound.
Yeah! Cambria!
This is all her fault.
You will thank me later. Those hard candies came in handy, okay? Collecting things.
We're gonna
Out
burn
of
your steaks.
curiosity, how much will those steaks get her?
In market,
Yes.
and it depends if someone wants firewood.
It's gonna be useless.
Either way, I have them now.
Congratulations, you've risked our lives for
I
5
have
gold.
not risked
Oh.
our lives.
Do you think
Bet
there's
you
a
think
gold
it's
amount
fine.
to go into this?
Also,
That's a day's work.
he just said there's a rumble.
Okay.
There's a rumble.
No, no.
Perception.
All right.
That is a. That is in. Wait, that's an 11.
Okay.
General direction.
Kind of coming from up from behind.
From behind where we came? From where we came?
Like where you came from.
Okay.
So you're heading up kind of into more of a enclosed mountain pass, and now behind you there's some more open field.
It's a mountain and it's enclosed. Your favorite thing.
Narya, it's time to go!
We are still going. Jeez, it did not take that long to pull 10 stakes out of the ground.
You pulled all of them out of the ground,
Okay.
tied yourself, got stuck, got out, and then dropped them, and then retied it.
How long do you think that takes? Maybe 10 minutes.
Narya, I need you to make
20.
7 Constitution saving throws.
I did not mean for that to be out loud.
Is that in that one?
Yeah.
You are stone.
I haven't even started!
Oh, you said that was a natural 1?
Yes?
So you turned to stone.
Oh my god. Then I was gonna make 7 of them.
Doesn't
But you
matter.
already failed the first!
I'm
I can make
talking
it a
to you
10.
about magic!
Oh,
I have my,
make it a 10.
okay.
It's a 10.
You have turned to
Technically, it's a
stone.
16.
No, it's a 16.
Oh,
Oh,
Turned
okay.
to roll to a 10 and then added everything.
you're welcome for the amulet.
Thank you. 18 plus 6.
Okay.
Okay.
16 plus 6.
Okay.
10 plus 6 is 16. How many is that? That's 4.
Yeah.
16 plus 6. 17 plus 6. How many more do you want?
1.
12 plus 6.
I hate you.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You suck!
Yeah!
This is your
I'm
fault!
gonna
You
make
make it.
all of us miserable, and you get out
Gosh.
scot-free. Congratulations.
No,
Since
it's
you roll
not
one more-
free.
Miserable's a little over.
Because
Can we at least notice that there's magical effects happening?
Or
no,
nothing.
it's not so much that there's magical effects
Oh, by the
happening.
way, I have to leave
Turn around.
by 9.
You see,
So.
good, because I have to leave at like 6 in the morning tomorrow, so we can
Ugh.
try that. Anyway, turn around. There are several 8-legged creatures, not spider-like, more like lizards with multiple legs. Spiked spines, glowing eyes, and that's what you glanced over and saw when you made those concepts.
Right, so I'm the only one that saw those?
You're the only one that far behind.
Oh.
It's a ranged thing.
Okay. I'm gonna start dashing towards them and screaming.
You can certainly try.
Where?
This is a surprise round. They're going first.
Well, then I'm raging.
You get it. It's
No,
not
you
your
can't.
It's not your
It's not
turn.
your turn.
Does she have that feature yet?
Yeah, I cannot be surprised.
No, wait, what?
Well, you can't be surprised.
I have fearless innocence.
feral instincts.
That too.
You have advantage on initiative rolls if you are surprised but aren't incapacitated. You can act normally on your turn.
Okay, so you can
Yeah.
do that.
So I'm going to raid, dash, and scream.
All right.
In that
Okay, so I'm assuming we heard her screaming.
Yeah, you see
I've missed this.
7 creatures step out, and
And me screaming
Yeah.
and running towards you as fast as humanly possible.
everybody roll
Stop.
initiatives.
Smina starts screaming at you, Malak Mohatort!
What? Did you just say?
A dirty 21.
Oh gosh. That's a 5.
Well, I get advantage on initiative.
I hate my initiative
Dirty
rolls are so
20.
bad with Smina.
I have a +7 to initiative.
Where are you?
I'm a 5. Yeah.
Also, I have the alert feat.
Yeah, no,
so
that's
I
just the
can't
beginning
be
of what
surprised.
Smina's screaming at you.
Okay.
She's going
Uh,
way more into detail than that.
And I'm buying those stupid paladin cards.
And yes, those are
None of
words.
these are-
I'm not making those up.
I have paladin cards.
You do?
Yeah. Where is? They're blue. It's a small thing of blue. Might be over there.
That's gonna make my life so much easier. Still gonna buy them.
Check underneath the invites.
What?
The thing you just looked under.
Like in the box?
No, not in the box.
That's the super fight. And what
I don't know.
So Irish has no actual cuss words, just cursing.
Okay.
So that translates to my cat's curse is
Oh,
upon
okay.
you. Yes.
Thank you.
Wrong side.
A lot of Irish curses involve cats.
Nice.
It's
Well,
not actually
you know-
like.
At least I make
Okay.
things interesting.
They were interesting enough already.
No, we were just traveling through the mountains.
We need.
I did try to make it go faster. He was gonna make us fight something eventually.
You re-rolled. We were gonna just go through the mountains.
We were just gonna make it through the mountains. We were just gonna.
Then you decided to re-roll.
We're ready for initiative roll.
I'm not there.
She's
Oh.
not there.
I'm dumb. Okay, cool. So yeah, Narya, you have rushed up.
I'm reading.
There are 7 of them.
Um,
What do you want to do?
What are they? Let's see. Lizards.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know anything like that. I doubt it's in the player's handbook.
do I know anything about them? Like perception or arcana or something?
It's some. You can gather to monstrosity.
Well, okay.
I feel like that's like an actual like breed of monster.
Probably.
Yeah. So there's fiends where there's
A very bad man.
demons, devils, Yugoloths. There's monstrosities, which are traditionally like that's a monster, and then there's undead, which is zombies and vampires and stuff. And then there's humanoids, which are like people things.
Do you remember Meet the Robinsons?
Bummers, I do remember that.
What? When they were stuck on an island,
Swiss Family
Fifth
Robinson.
Family Robinson.
Yeah.
When they cut
Awesome
the rope
movie.
and all of the giant logs went tumbling down against them.
Oh,
the
Can I do
coconut
that
bombs.
with my 10 logs?
Sure. You have the logs down.
Good.
Are you on a hill?
2 of them
I
are
don't
going to
know.
make a deck save.
Okay.
You know what? You know what?
Okay.
I hate you because you were literally like, you made fun of my rock candies and worked out. And I was sitting here like, how is that gonna work out? You gotta do that.
Because as soon as he said they were big, that's the first thing I thought of.
You suck.
One of them kind of like slips a little bit, but that's about it. They don't make any forward progress at the moment.
That's good enough for me.
There are 5 others though.
Can I attack them, or was that
Nope.
my attack?
That was actually that was a thing that I let you do anyway because you dashed.
It was funny.
Oh. Yeah.
That's your action.
That's
That's my
your
turn?
That's your turn.
Okay,
You
that's
bonus
fine.
action rage, you dash,
Got it.
and then for grins through things.
Drop things behind you. Got it.
Well,
I could have just untied it and it fell behind me as I continued
Yeah.
running.
Or just take a new dagger.
Wait, do you guys still have that broken dagger? I have 3 daggers.
No, you have the dagger that you broke. or
Anyway.
something,
Yeah, I've got it.
So Dent,
never mind, I
because
have
of
one.
observant, you can't be surprised.
Yes.
Because of alert.
Alert.
Hold up.
I
Can I be
can't
surprised?
Oh boy.
Think
Well, I
you
was
still
screaming.
can.
I have.
In my
Wait,
turn, I
level
was
2.
screaming.
You have advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that you can see, such as traps and spells.
Yeah,
Against-
no, it's
Okay,
a
that's
higher
feral
barbarian thing.
instincts.
Does
Does my
screaming
passive
count?
perception help? Well,
You can scream. It's fine.
Oh, that's
passive
it.
perception
You now
help.
know
Well,
that we're
wait, we
doing
know,
that?
right?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
still surprised.
Okay, got it.
What about my passive perception being 15?
That's still a surprise round.
Okay.
I tried to give you a heads up.
Do you have a vampire?
You're awesome.
Do you need it?
Whose turn?
No, I'm not there.
It's Den's turn.
You could have told me that.
I did!
No, you didn't.
I'm like, hey, you
said-
can't be surprised, right? It's your turn.
You did not finish your
Well-
sentence.
You context clues.
Heavy implication.
Cool. Good
Okay,
for you.
Where am I and where are them?
They're about 60 feet out.
And I'm in front.
Actually, they're about 90 feet out because you kept walking.
Okay, then
During
I'm
shenanigans.
gonna
Have I caught up to that?
hold my action to
Yeah, you're-
attack when they come near me.
Okie dokie. You do that. Smee, you're after them anyway, so
Okay.
yeah. Okay. They're gonna lumber up to you. And number one's gonna make a bite attack.
How big are they?
They are medium, technically. Huh, I thought they'd be larger. That one misses.
Question. Do I have still the +2 to my AC because I'm next to you? Does that
No.
work that way?
And that's not the AC. You're carrying a
Sage.
shield now.
No. Nope. I still use the 2 great swords.
Oh, then I must have given you a bonus that
Yeah,
wore off
something like
a
that.
long time ago.
Yeah, okay.
I
The second
don't
one's gonna
remember
attack
what
you.
bonus.
I
that
just
is
saw it there
a-
and was like,
That's a
is that
21 to
gonna
hit.
hit? Okay, it hits.
Which is.
Did Nomus give me any
Here,
weapons?
you want to like
Or
rip it open?
What?
did Nomus give me a weapon? Or
I don't think so.
yeah, I don't think he did, right?
Did he get a Dawn whatever?
He did not.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Alright, no weapons from
Get out
Nomus.
my
Nomus didn't really get a follower either, so you both didn't gain that much. Well,
Okay, that is 14
I
points
think I made
of
that
you
pretty
gained.
well.
Yeah.
piercing
you
and also
got one.
poison halved to 7 from number 1, or number 2 technically. Number 3. Okay. Number 4, you're now flanked. What's your armor class? 16. Okay, that one barely misses. Same thing. Same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that one hits.
I found it. Thank you.
Okay.
And
And
half
that
is enough to
is,
make all those
again,
rolls.
14 out.
All right.
7.
Did you get your...
I'm down to 65.
Yeah, you did.
Oh my gosh.
I told you I'm the meat shield.
I'm 52.
I am 56 now.
58.
79.
Is it my turn
Good
now?
for you.
Thank you.
Yes, it is now your turn.
Alright,
You are surprised. It's your turn. You're the only one who can be surprised right now.
I even went screaming to you.
I'm gonna say it's less of surprise and more of just she's so
You just
angry.
turn around and you just see me screaming, and that was it.
It's just like...
I use my turn just giving a long, drawn out sigh of course. Of course this happened.
Alright, it is your turn.
Oh.
I sigh for 6 seconds.
Okay. I'm going to attack 2 of them.
Let's see what that means. No, 17 to hit. No. 21. I can't count.
How far away from them are me? Wait, how far away from me are they?
They're about 40 feet away.
40.
I'm just picturing like all of us walking away leaving you, and all of a sudden we just hear screaming and just stop and go.
21 and a 16 to hit for my
Yes.
2 attacks. They both hit?
Those both hit. The second one is close, but yes.
I'm sure, but I don't.
How narrow is the mountain pass we're on?
Huh?
How narrow is the mountain pass we're on?
They would have to follow you about single file. If
Can
they
we
were to
get-
follow you.
If they were to follow us?
Yeah.
A 10 and 17 damage.
Okay, are you checking the same one twice, or are you checking different ones?
Probably the same one.
'Cause I
Okay.
have a feeling they're not going to die.
So it was what, 10?
27.
27, okay.
Total.
Do we want to use the tiles for this?
Does it die? Or
No, it is not dead.
Okay, that's what I figured.
We haven't used the tiles in a really long time.
We also haven't used the minis in a really long time.
You
Yeah.
can build them out if you want.
That's actually one of the things I want to do with the character art is I can make more of these stuff and actually do
Yes.
that.
I need to actually make some. I have to. I'm on break now, actually. So yes. So that's what I'll. That's,
Awesome!
that's my project for myself.
So that's it for you?
This is yours.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I can't
I don't know why that's there.
All right.
Do you have a what?
I do have my bonus attack. And that's just
Yeah, that was your second attack, was your bonus attack.
Okay, never mind.
Oh yeah, that's your turn. Never mind. It's been a while.
I know. It's the same.
Oh, and I need you to make 7 consecutive
Are you
con
freaking
saves.
kidding me? I got rid
wait,
of
I'll
the
do
poles.
It wasn't the poles that did it. It was them.
Gosh dang it.
Yeah, I was supposed to do that at the start of your
And you
turn.
thought it was karma.
All right. All right. So here is.
16.
Does this look good, Ben?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
All right.
He's kind of saved it.
Well,
You are stoned.
Alright,
Mm.
I went running to you screaming. You turn around to see my giant pieces of wood go tumbling down.
I don't need
Then
that.
one of these things hits me and I'm
Alright.
now stoned. Could you help, please?
We are trying.
I know. It's just funny to think that that all happened in the time that
So,
Smee turned around and went,
10,
oh my gosh!
20,
Okay.
40.
Everyone, this is a representation of the waste of the world. You are to defeat it and therefore save the environment. Go.
For those of you watching at home, she took the 3D printed mini base and she put some trash in there. Alright. Anyway.
That was curved.
Uh,
That's a mountain.
technically,
Dent!
you guys
you're
are
up.
behind me.
No.
Are they?
No,
We're in front of you.
No, they attacked me.
Because she was
Not in that
No.
direction. They went.
This is the other way.
Oh, then it wouldn't be over there.
No, this is.
I just
We
said
go
down.
forward. They can't follow us except in single file.
I
This
know,
is
she had
forward.
it backwards. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Are
I was saying if the bad guy was over there, then I need to be over here. They
this is
attacked
something
me.
my character would know. Are you cold resistant?
Yes. If you
She
grab-
Hey,
Oh, I'm
wait,
sorry, I
wait,
haven't
wait,
multi-classed in the cleric yet. I
Okay,
don't
so
have
then
anything
rebooting.
more.
Yay. Fantastic. What is the spell I'm looking
Precise.
for?
At least no attack spells
Yeah,
that are
you
so
can
precise.
multi-class and more than just one separate. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, you
I'm
can
gonna.
multi-class in all the classes. It's not recommended, but you can.
No, I'm gonna do most of my levels in Bard, but I'm going to do some of them in Barbarian and at least one in Cleric since I have Smyrna now. I mean, come on, that was just too good.
How much does your character weigh at the moment?
Me?
Yeah.
I weigh
Oh gosh, the mountain's gonna collapse.
Okay. Your
No.
character now weighs 3,500 pounds. Because you were stoned.
Okay.
Does anything affect me right now?
I assume
I'm-
not, because I'm
I don't
stoned.
think so.
You're
I'm.
super resistant to everything, though.
Well,
Okay.
and I'm stoned.
Then
What?
I'm stoned?
Oh, I'm not paying attention.
then I'm gonna run as
Okay.
forward as I can, which
So
is
petrified. A petrified creature is transformed along with any non-magical object it is wearing or carrying into solid inanimate substance. Its weight increases by a factor of 10 and it ceases aging. Yeah, you're incapacitated, cannot move or speak, unaware of surroundings. Attack rolls made against statue you have advantage if anyone would choose to attack you. You automatically failed strength and dex saves because you're a statue.
Stoned.
You have resistance to all damage, including psychic now.
Oh, cute. That's useful.
Pros and cons.
Although although poison and disease already in your system are suspended, not neutralized.
Okay.
That doesn't really mean anything because nothing was affecting
But
you.
how do
At
I
least you
become
don't
not
age.
stone?
That's
Is it like a
what's important.
spell that wears off, or am I always stone?
Well, in the Bard's MacGuffin, Savin was turned into a stone statue for a very long time until a Kraken released him and put him into servitude.
Dang it, Maria.
Um,
You have-
Upgrade and Nomus, you'll be fine.
Shadow was also turned to
He's
stone.
Time out.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah, Nomus is in timeout.
Yes,
don't
I
think he
remember
can help
now.
us.
I did try to help. We were gonna be under attack.
You rolled again. We were gonna go for the mountain.
We would have gone for it.
No proof of that.
He literally, the words were,
These are boring. I don't want to do these.
you continue on through the mountains. And then you said, oh, I wrote this number. And he was like, oh, I'm curious. Oh, yeah, let's do that.
This is why you keep it blank.
Okay, it's my turn.
There
Right?
will be a
Because you
lot
were
of progression
looking
this
stuff up
episode.
Yeah, so it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna run like as fast as I can and try to get them, like run forward and somewhat at an angle, trying to get them without getting her as much as possible. Because if I get,
push me over, roll down.
I don't think I'm that close. I'm going to now.
Did you move towards them
Like
the
if
first
the
turn?
logs could roll
No,
down the hill.
Okay.
I didn't. I forgot I had my movement.
I also,
Okay.
the only magical item I have is.
Alright, so you're moving towards them?
Yeah.
Okay, so you were 90 feet away because you're the furthest one out.
Yeah.
Are you just moving to 30? Are you dashing in?
Who knows? I don't want to dash because I would waste my
They have to
action.
carry you now.
Okay.
No, they're just gonna leave me.
How far away am I
I'm
from
you
her?
can't lift me.
How far away are you from her? They're
3,000
equal
pounds.
distance.
Oh my
They're
god.
next to each other.
Okay.
Because they were surrounding her.
3,500 pounds.
Right. I thought she dashed in her first
Yeah, she
action.
dashed to get to them. So you walked 30 feet away. She dashed to get to them.
That's right. That's right.
Dash to get to them.
You
Then
said
how'd
you-
you attack them? You're next to them.
No, I dashed running to you guys to yell
Then
and
you
warn
shouldn't
you
have
what
been
was
able
happening.
to attack them.
They caught up with us.
No, I said so you run up to them so you can.
Yeah, no, you.
Okay,
you're
either-
next
whatever.
to them.
What's done is done. Let's
What's
go.
done is
Alright,
done.
Fine, then I'm gonna dash to get as close as possible. Well,
What's done is
I'll
done.
worry about it next.
Sarah has 3 eyeballs.
What? What?
Smita has a 7th toe.
You like immediately like what's done is done.
I didn't have
No, I'm gonna run.
seventh toe, but I do have
So I'm gonna
height
fireball.
challenges.
Olaf from Frozen is the king of Rakanto.
The DM says it, and so it is true.
That
There we go.
explains so much.
All of your characters are now magical girls.
I was already one.
All your base are belong to us.
We must construct additional pylons.
I just need pets.
Turns out, you were all guns the entire time.
The powder was in us all along.
The gunpowder.
Okay, you know what we were really jerk move to do at some point? Where's the magic? We're looking for the magic. Guys, the magic was within you the entire time. You're all sorcerers now. You lose all other levels.
Tomatoes go flying.
It's all wild magic all the time.
Oh gosh.
Anyway. Actually, that would be a fun campaign. The magic was within us all along, and everyone's wild magic sorcerers.
That's kind of funny. Yeah.
That would be fun. That'd be a funny one.
I used my action to catch up. I couldn't get to them.
Oh, so
Oh.
you dashed to get up?
Yeah, because
Okay.
My breath weapon wouldn't have made it.
This is gonna turn to all of us being turned to stone on the
You
mountainside.
could run away.
Okay, so you're up there. That is your turn.
Well, I'm 30 feet away.
Are you 30 feet? So you...
I dashed.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Math. I'm sorry.
Can they be
Been a
moved
while.
while they're stone? Says,
Yes.
Even though
You
she's
could not be
3,500?
Well, I could push her.
Yeah.
You
It
can
would,
push
it would,
me,
I mean, you
knock
can
me
definitely
over.
group effort move her.
Okay, could Thunderwave move her?
I'm gonna go with probably not. It'll push a normal
you
person
move a
5 feet
mountain?
back.
Okay.
And she is...
You are not as heavy as a mountain.
No. But
Let's see.
could Thunderwave move a mountain? Probably not.
But Move Earth could. No, by the way. No. You don't have that, but no. Besides, it would only move 5 feet of her, and I think that would just insta-kill, so I'm just gonna home rule that that's not a thing.
Okay.
I think it might be an official rule that's not a thing. But in case it's not, I'm gonna home rule it's not a thing.
Okay.
Just,
how
how
thick
thick is the pillar? 5 feet. Why?
I think mold stone is a thing that can do whatever and stuff.
I'm gonna give you a new nose.
It is their turn.
I must look
Um,
so cool, by the way. Like my 2 great
well,
swords, and
they're
now I'm
good.
a stone statue.
No,
Not
you
so
you
cool.
you stopped like this.
Yeah, you're not.
Like from one angle, it's like really great. Another angle, like your wrists all twisted back weird, and like your foot's just kind of off a little bit. You kind of like stumbled over one of the sticks, but like half of you looks great, and also it's like half like a stroke. So one side of your face is like, ah, and the half is like, ah, crap.
Like
One
the
eye
surprise of,
squinting. One eye squinting a bit. There was a fly that landed on one cheek, and now that's stone too.
So does Smyrna know what these are?
Roll for the level of coolness in your stature.
Yes. Make a charisma saving throw.
Yes. Yes.
17!
What?
Was nothing.
Oh, remember.
Pretty good. You look pretty good,
Wait, that's all I wanted. I
Okay.
just wanted
You
to
can look a
cool
bit
in
better.
death.
but it's pretty good.
17, man. Only 3 away from being the most epic thing you've ever seen.
It's pretty good. Don't get me wrong.
Let's not downplay this here.
For being suddenly turned into a statue, it's a pretty nice statue. Like I could put it in my garden.
Alright, that's
You
fair.
know.
No one would buy. Is it like the statue from the Little Mermaid, where he like looked all weird? Found it.
Not quite like that. No.
Oh, sorry.
But
All right. So does Smyrna know what these are?
roll a.
I'm on a roll.
We'll go with a nature check.
That is
A
a
rolled and failed to save, and now you're a statue.
What?
I rolled a 12.
12.
Failed.
That's a monstrosity.
That's all I know.
Survived the last one.
It appears to be able to turn
That's a
people to
plus in my
stone.
book.
okay.
I don't think I have anything that can help.
Yeah. There's
I know.
various monsters that can do that through different means. Some can do it with a casting of a spell that they inherently know. Some can do it with a glare, like the Medusa stone gaze thing. Some transfer it with a bite,
You're welcome.
or a touch or something.
Oh gosh, are these things called gorgons?
I miss you so much.
They're technically not gorgons.
No one else
But they're
laughs at my
kind of
jokes.
are in a way.
D&D gorgons?
Are those a thing?
Yeah, and they're bulls. They're iron bulls.
Why?
They also turn people to stone. But anyway, I don't know.
Iron
I don't
bulls.
know, man. Bulls chargers.
They're the best cookies ever.
My
They're good
mom
cookies.
would beg to differ. She makes good cookies. Okay. Oh, right, they were attacking you. Sorry, I got distracted. Attack number 1 is a 16 to hit?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Number 2 is total 20.
Barely.
Okay, so 1 hits.
Seriously?
I have a
She's a
19.
That's a
Pretty
15.
good.
And
She's
this
very proud
is
of it.
Do you have a
19.
shield?
Yeah.
Hit.
So aren't you
This.
one?
No. 16
That's
my
not
original.
one. It
I'm
bites another
holding-
one.
A +1 shield?
Yeah.
In one turn and bite himself.
Okay,
I love Gentry Alpha.
number 1 that hits you
Did you change the
is
spelling?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. Just curious.
13 points of damage. It's hang on. It's 8 points of piercing damage. Oh, I've got to add things. It's fine. It's 8 points of piercing damage and 5 points of poison damage.
What does that matter?
It doesn't for you, I think.
Oh.
Pretty sure.
Is it a lizard folk?
No, it's a spider.
I think.
Like a giant
Marley
spider?
No, it's a
resistance
lizard
is
spider.
cool.
Yeah.
Ben,
okay.
can we see a picture?
It's like a spider.
No, it's not like a spider.
What? Whoa.
Like a lizard with 8 legs.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Huh.
How much damage was that?
That was a total of 13.
What's the creature called?
And
45.
then.
Not so bad.
Oh,
How
that's
sheer is the
Oh.
cliff?
Cliff. There's not really a cliff.
Wait, how they attack
Here?
me? Did they get up to me now?
Yes. Because they were.
How long can I hold my action for?
Oh, only that one round.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Good bringing that up though. But yeah, only that one round.
I had no idea. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, so you hold it for that round.
That's
So
what I
they've
figured.
moved past you to get to the next isolated target.
Wait. They got to me and moved past me?
No, they
Past
moved
me.
her.
Oh.
It's you.
Because they
Because
don't
you're the
care.
only isolated target.
Like, so I'm assuming this is the cliff, or the where we fall off.
It's not a cliff. It's
Okay.
a downward slope. Basically, there's two like mountain spires.
If I knocked
And
it
then
off, would it
car-
damage it?
It might roll away. Maybe.
Okay.
Brain's not
not a
working
step
right
up, but
now.
sure.
Well, I mean, like that.
Dang,
Well,
I rolled
No,
great on the
I
one
was
that
thinking
hurt
This
his
side's
friend.
like that, but that
No,
side's not.
they
They
both
both?
roll. They both roll.
Okay.
8.
Wondering if I should run up and Thunderwave or just rage and get it over with.
Well, seeing as I raged and it didn't seem to matter.
I mean, for my hit points.
More
you
of a
know.
target on yourself than
Yeah.
two people to carry.
But you might be best off just
Okie
blowing
dokie.
fire at them.
Cool. That is their turn.
The only one you could hit would be her. And
Alright.
She's a dragon.
I'm not immune to fire.
Dragon.
You're resistant.
I'm not resistant to fire either.
What do you mean you're not? You're
She's
Dragonborn.
She's a silver.
Silver. It's gold. I'm cold. I was a gold one. I was immune to fire.
Why?
I'm like, hang on, I've got 45 hit points. I'm gonna die.
You might.
I've had a stressful day. Leave me alone.
I forgot. Wait. No, I got that back.
I learned the same for sarcasm today.
What is it?
Does it involve me doing this?
Alright.
No, that was just
The
added.
old
That's
man.
this flavor text.
Yes.
It's the old man's turn.
Sarcasm.
He's gonna turn around
Or
like.
sarcastic.
Oh yeah, he's there.
Who's there? Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh wait.
I thought the danger came at night. Old man.
Oh, some of the scarier things come. Voice in my head. It's like, alright. Let's try to wrap this up quick. This is maybe a case of, chase him off or run away. And he's going to run up, 30 feet to match point with,
Could we scare
Dent.
them away?
He's going
Yes,
to make 2
I've
attacks.
actually been thinking about that. I still have major image.
What's scarier than that thing though?
How big are they? Like, foot-wise? Like,
They are medium creatures, but, think about the size of, like,
car?
Tater tot?
No.
Can we use tater tot?
We're closer
imagine a
to being
huge dog, like a small horse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like Great Dane.
Yeah, but, you know, a great animal like that. Not a good boy.
I'm sure you could be cute in some circumstances.
I'm like, how do you know?
Do you know what they're afraid of?
You
Old
know
man's
what-
gonna try something.
Oh
Hang on, what was that to hit though? That was a plus. Oh, sweet, that hits. So he hits, and it's. Okay, the one that you hurt is now looking rough as he stabs it. And he's like,
really?
our layers cause nothing! And he just lets loose a yell. Okay, and he just bares his jaw, and he goes right up to his nose, and it starts biting on it.
He bites it?
He bites it.
That's a barbarian.
Respect.
And as he's like thrusting the spear just a little bit deeper, just, he didn't break the armor class at all. So he's just kind of nomming on it and doing nothing. But the creature is like, stop, ow, stop that, what? Stop it, stop
Have you
it.
ever heard that you can like tame a dog by biting its ear?
I'm
Like
not.
you can wrestle big dogs and bite
Hang on.
their ear and they'll respect you for
Snow
life.
dogs.
That's what my
Yeah.
smaller
Have you
dog
seen
does
the
to
movie
my big
Snow
dog,
Dogs?
and now my
Yeah,
big dog
yeah.
is terrified of her.
Yeah. I can't believe that you actually bit that dog on the ear. That's what everybody told me to do. Nobody's been dumb enough to actually do it.
Like tiny dogs, big dogs, they say for Rottweilers to wrestle them when they're little, bite their ear like crazy, and then they'll respect you for life.
Yeah, that's what my smaller dog did to my big dog.
Yep. That's so weird. You bite them on the ear, scrape them on the ear.
Where is it?
Billy
Major
once did that to
image.
his friend's dog, and that friend's dog was his best friend
Oh,
for the
that's
rest
hilarious.
of his days.
Okay,
Yeah.
just saying, guys, these things do have a total weakness.
What?
And it's kind of hilarious. I can't tell you what it is.
What?
Um,
Can I take your book and read it myself?
no. But
What are
it's
we fighting?
pretty funny. No.
Is it water?
We don't metagame.
I'm gonna go with a technicality that's technically yes.
Ooh.
I
I
mean,
wish I
drowning
had
is
water.
most things' weaknesses unless they can breathe in the water. But like, technically. All right. Anywho, that is man's turn. Hey, Smina, it's your turn.
Okay. Alright, to run in, to fireball, or to use major image?
I am
To
begging
fireball
you.
or non-fireball.
That's the eternal
Mikaela
question.
is begging you, don't fireball. I actually like this character. Although, no, that's not.
Fireball's
gonna be
120 foot range. I can just point to
Fireball so is
far
how many?
It means I can point past you.
Yeah.
They're like right at me
there.
though.
Can I point past her?
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to hit all of them though.
Okay.
You'd be able to hit like.
You could probably
There you
kill the one that he's fighting. No, probably not without hurting
It's not
him.
just Mikaela. It's
It's a 20 foot radius, so it's a 40 foot diameter.
Yeah, so you'd be far and reaching on the other side of them to get just those three, and not your friends.
Oh my gosh! I have an idea! Wait, hold up. Is there any wall near me? Like, thing that goes up?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's the two spires, and then there's the path going through it.
I walk up using my shoes of spider walking.
Okay.
you're not gonna get to them.
I know. I look up, and there I can point to the middle of them. Because I can see, and I have a 120 foot range.
Cool. That would hit
That would
Dent
still hit.
and.
Okay, where are you then? Like, where
In
are
the
they?
middle of them.
In the. Why are you in the middle of them?
Because they got to
She's
me.
a fighter.
I'm a fighter, and they got to me.
Okay, can I point to?
She's a
So you
Okay,
can hit
so-
like the three on the
Whatever.
back end without hitting your buddies.
You'd scorch my rock, but you know.
Okay, I can
You
hit.
have resistance to
I
scorching
know.
damage.
I have resistance to everything. I'm a rock.
I find it funny because a lot of things have.
And yet, if you knocked me over, I would insta die. What?
No, because Move Earth moves like 5 feet, and
Oh.
you just boop it over.
Gotcha.
And if you were considered Earth, I'm just gonna and just half your body thud. So I'm pretty sure Move Earth can't do stone. But if it can, it shouldn't, and I'm just gonna say no to that.
Okay.
I'm not that mean.
So wait. So there's one. Here-ish. 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 Okay, there's like 3 on this sort of area right here.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I don't think you
Okay.
can see it right
Yeah, this thing is not working very well.
Yeah.
And then
it's
there's like the
falling free.
other 4 are around her.
Yeah, basically.
She's surrounded. Yeah, almost. I'm surrounded.
Alright,
You can try using major image. You're far enough back that I don't think they'd get to you.
I know, but I'm worried that that might just do nothing and I'll have wasted my turn again, and I hate doing that.
Make dragon.
I don't think they'd be afraid of the dragon.
Unless it flew in from the sky and then started blowing mythical fire.
Actually, I think what would be really fun to do is do monster encounters, where like one player would have
Make a bigger
some
fish.
monsters and another player would have some other monsters, and then it's just for giggles. What if this and that fought? Because this creature could insta-win against a dragon.
So like D&D Death Battle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Because if the dragon failed that con save, I don't know how.
I made your old man character and then realized it made him too big.
Oh yeah. Old man character is like right next to me.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. So because he's
Make a
E.
decision, Smee.
You gotta make a choice.
No.
This
and
is what
I'm-
D&D is.
Do you want to hurt the last 3 or try to scare them away? Because even the old man said he would try to scare them away.
Okay. Let's see. What
I don't know
would
if
be
you heard
scary to
that. I assume
see? They're
dragons.
mountain lizards.
Taxes.
Okay.
Women.
You thought you could avoid me for years.
But then they wouldn't attack us at all.
Well, I mean, women, whatever they are.
Oh, that's fair.
Let's see. Alright. They live in mountains.
Is there wait?
What
Can
natural
his character roll to try and find out if
Roll
they eat
nature.
fruit?
predators?
I guess.
What possible predators would they have? Assuming they aren't at the top of their food chain. Gosh.
Oh,
That is a 9.
I can't.
You
I'm
know
not
what
the
probably
only one
would
here.
scare them?
What?
Existential dread. And then you sort of go into like a moment of like. Anyway, what was that?
Okay.
What is life?
Alright.
I will create
Your face right now is so funny.
a 20-foot wall of this ginormous, writhing mass of tentacles that seem to be sprouting out of the ground that smells like them dead
Okay.
and sulfur.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Like these vines
What
with
they
like
would
teeth.
look like if they were possessed and.
Like black piranha plants that have the smell of their dead on them.
So these things hurl out of the ground, and the litters just kind of look at them apprehensively.
The thing unleashes a mighty yell and I don't know. Let's see. Mouths come out that have drills on them, kind of like xenomorphs.
Are
But
there teeth drills?
yes, they're like teeth
Make an
drills.
intimidation check.
Okay.
Hey, we're getting somewhere.
I'm trying it, guys.
Good job.
Okay. That is a 17.
Do we see it and start freaking out?
Okay. They're
Would that freak you
they're
out?
definitely unnerved. They're on edge now. They went from being predators to like a
See, when it comes to
Dumb
stuff
rock
like this,
brain
I just
think
feel like
hard.
There's just seen enough
All right,
stuff
cool. It's your
that
turn.
she's like,
It's
Narya
Yeah.
is a statue. Dent.
Yeah.
Can I do anything?
there it
No.
is to be
Can
now.
I fight this?
No!
You can
Can
contemplate.
I morally?
You turn to stone.
I know.
Wait.
You can contemplate existence of nothingness.
You have a lot
Um,
of free time. Make up
Actually, I
some
don't think you're aware of your
knockback
surroundings, so
Corbin, I'm so sorry. You were
so
doing
you
nothing
you need to
again.
make 7
She chose to stay
consecutive
behind and read a book.
con saves.
I have to exclusively
I
stay
believe you
there
have a
to
buff to
read the book.
these
Oh, I've got a buff to
because
these.
you're a paladin.
Does that stack with the buff I
You
get
had to
for
raid
the
around when
alert?
you were dead.
Mhm.
That time it takes turn.
I don't think a lord gives con saves.
Then I get a plus. Oh no, right. It's separate. I keep forgetting it's separate. I get a +3 because I'm top. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what happened, but we figured it out.
It made sense. I'm sorry. If you roll that one, I'm throwing it away. I don't care you cost me $30.
Yeah, use the big one.
That was
13
so,
I know, I saw it.
so
You're
close.
You're good. On the
Okay.
first one.
1. Somebody keep track?
What?
I'm
How
keeping
many
track.
did you do?
19.
No, I don't need
13
a
plus
calculator.
6
I
is
just need to
19.
make sure I'm.
Ah!
Anybody want metal dice? You don't get the case, but
I'll take it. I'll take it. I want it. I want it.
Okay, she wants it.
I want it.
So,
Okay. You are currently a statue, apparently.
yeah.
You know,
I just
the
gave
only
you
person
my
I know on this
dice.
island who can lift this
Actually, no.
is
I want
probably the hags.
that. I changed my mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we still need to decide.
I
whether
just
or not
realized
we're
how much that
supposed
cost
to.
me.
Okay, can you change people out of stone?
I was looking through stuff and maybe.
You might want to run. There's a lot of them. And the fighters just lost.
I have lesser restoration. I have dispel
It's the
magic.
Basilisk's turn.
I have.
Oh
He turns to
no.
stone.
That's what they are, basilisks.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, poor old man.
Oh. Oh no.
Tackle number 1.
You'll probably be able to find someone in the town that's probably
Well,
closer, depending on
Good
how
for
you-
him. He dodged that one.
You're far enough away that you can run.
God, but how am I going to
Okay.
get back? Okay, how close are
You
the
can
hags
send,
to
can you
me?
send message? Can you message
Not that far.
to her?
Wait,
You might have killed us.
you're the only one who's not a stone.
I tried to warn you. I ran screaming. Okay?
You rolled again for fun,
You
and then
made
you
me
told him the
roll.
number.
Do
My
you have sending
character
though?
has nothing to do with this.
No.
No, your character doesn't. We're mad at you.
Okay, you know what?
Okay, so 2 of them hit Mr. Old Man.
Speed, you have sending.
No,
Oh.
I have no long-range communication.
Well, I'm
That's
sure
pretty
when
cool.
you finished reading your book, you'll realize we haven't returned yet.
Smyrna, do you have anything that can get us out of this?
Oh, you haven't
Pause,
gone.
please.
I forgot.
And Nomus is on timeout.
Yep.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get any points for also worshiping his mom?
That's.
I'm not a paladin. Please.
My toys are breaking! No, miss. I told you, if you put your toys in dangerous situations, I didn't! My toy's friend did it.
Help me!
Fine. It's your toy too. Oh, I am in.
Come on, help me!
Smyrna, do you have any
All right.
solutions?
Try cooking on low for 6 to 12 hours.
I don't need to know how to cook a basilisk, Smyrna. I need to know how to turn my friends to stone, out of stone, get out of here, or kill them.
Well, there seems to be a path behind you. You could try coming into the teapot. It's pretty cozy in here.
I wish I could right now, Smyrna. You have no idea.
You're just gonna come out sometime. I'll make tea.
Okay.
The answer is
You're not able to send, are you?
So for sending, they have to know the other person.
They know my party.
Yes. Yes, they do. That's a good point. We will get to that.
Okay.
Just a moment. Okay.
If this
The old
character
man,
dies,
as
I'm
you start
killing your
seeing
character next
the old
session.
man getting beat up and chewed into a bit, you see that he doesn't seem that
Tomorrow.
perturbed by
it's not
it.
helpful. It's just funny.
Okay.
He just looks at you and says,
Just
"Just don't look
I
him
know,
in the
I know.
eye when you're close." And he starts growing in scale. His forearms begin to unlock, and claws begin ripping out of his fingers. His teeth start growing to
Oh
fangs.
gosh, he's a werewolf.
He is a werewolf.
Yes.
Oh, old man, you were with just do that?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, Smyrna's terrified of wolves.
Oh, I forgot about that for a
I'm out!
second.
Peace!
I have a feeling you're gonna.
Yeah. Pace.
I would.
My God.
I would. That makes sense.
Then again,
As he
Somehow
turns,
he
he looks at you and
teleports.
goes, "Tell no one."
As you run.
Somehow he teleports even though
Yeah,
his character doesn't have that.
Yes.
Just like
Smyrna instantaneously
God.
learns how to teleport.
You learn the spell, nope. You
Yeah.
teleport to a random location.
Yeah, no, I get out my drums, I go, nope, 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 nope.
Is that one episode of Psychic K where he refuses to go down to his living room to answer the door because there's a
there's a
cockroach
cockroach
there?
down there.
Rather go to
The
Mexico
basilisks
today.
are considerably freaked out right now.
And he just
Because
Texas.
first, there's a sprouting thing of what now? And now there is the guy who's nomming on my nose. Oh, that's sharp. Puppies don't look like that.
Okay, so we can't look them in the eye, so they're basilisks. Basilisk gaze turns you to stone.
Once he said basilisk, I figured.
So it is your turn if you want to try anything.
Okay.
I'd like to
I can
try
either
the
double
nose.
down, or I can nope out of here.
What would Smee do?
Probably nope out of here.
Yeah.
Probably.
That's what I do for that.
Let's see, I still have
You just
movement.
watched two of your toughest friends turn to stone, and the other one you're with.
The basilisks are looking antsy now, though.
Okay.
Can the basilisk climb walls? 'Cause last time I checked, only she can.
And she's on a wall.
No, she's not.
No.
But she could easily go up the wall.
Yeah, she just. Nope!
Can you tell if they can climb just by looking at
Can I?
They don't appear to be climbers.
Okay. So I would like to walk up the pole
them?
as high as possible without dashing.
You can use 30 feet of movement and walk up.
Okay, I walk up the pole.
Awesome.
I kind of epic Spider-Man. No, not really. I'm freaked out right now,
Uh-huh.
and
So
so
bad for teasing you. So.
you're on an old nightmare. You ever seen The Thing?
Ah, yes, The Thing. What thing?
No, The Thing.
The Thing?
Yes, the movie The Thing.
The movie The Thing.
Yes.
Okay, so not the superhero The Thing. The movie The Thing.
Yes, the movie The Thing.
Yeah.
No, but vaguely.
Oh, also,
Okay.
because you're not gonna be
There's
here
like
for
there's
it.
like the monster
that is something
thing
special we'll do
in
just
that
as
Arctic,
still as
like,
kind of what I would've done for your birthday.
science
Yeah.
outpost or whatever, or a sunken or like a ship in the Arctic, right?
I can drive back.
Okay, The Thing
John Carpenter's The
It's
Thing.
an
Yes.
11 and a
Yeah.
half hour drive.
ending.
But
No,
I do it.
yeah.
and I was like, I would too. Meet halfway. So I'm just like random sitting halfway.
Seriously.
That would be fun.
I'm
Actually,
sorry.
that'd be
Get
really
away.
cool.
That'd be fun. We could go stay in the Airbnb.
Yeah. That would be really fun.
I would enjoy it.
For it's your turn.
I forgot to tell
Still.
you, my dad applied for all the jobs in California and did not get them. So we are officially moving to Idaho.
Oh.
Really?
I'm staying
Coming
for another
the
semester,
first
but
of-
she's gonna be going.
Coming the first of
Okay.
the year.
Oh. have fun in Idaho, though.
It's
Well, property tax is cheaper there.
Everything's
it's two
cheaper
for
there.
what was the gas prices when you checked? It's like $2
$3
in
in Michigan. Cheaper everywhere else.
California's so expensive.
But
Yeah,
California
I
money
think
goes way further in not in California.
That's
So the ability for me to drive 11 hours and pay for the Airbnb is a totally thing that I can do.
mm-hmm.
All right.
So,
'Cause-
and we're gonna come back to Fresno at least once a month because I'm leaving her, my other
Yeah.
sister, and
Caitlin's staying?
well, yeah.
That's up in the air for her. I have one more
So-
semester, so I'm staying.
I googled, because quick calculator, 52 minus 19. And I have Jeremiah 52:19 like 6 times up here. And then also like amendments to different things.
That's funny.
The Quran 52:19. Anyway,
Fun.
Okay, I'm almost got it.
Alright,
yeah.
you up the wall?
Uh, okay, they are going to see.
Bless you. Bless you.
I'm
Not
actually gonna
that.
start looking up jokes and start writing them down. For them.
Not that. I can't quite describe this thing because it's ugly.
It's incomprehensible.
It is worse than incomprehensible. Okay. So,
Unfathomable. Without fathom.
They see this thing pop out of the ground.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah, with the mouths and the teeth.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Ew! What's coming out of it?
Everything.
Ew!
Baby T-Rex coming out of a three-headed
Yeah.
piranha plant.
The
John
thing.
Carpenter's thing. Roll another intimidation check.
Oh, come on. That is perfect. If I roll on that one, I swear. Okay.
That's not bad.
Okay. 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 That's an 18.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, and that thing doesn't really have it, but it's squealing wildly and squirting, and it smells.
Old man is also going to attempt some more intimidation. Piggybacking your intimidation. Just, show of power type of thing.
Yeah.
Start screaming for no reason.
I'm
You
so
do
glad I
have-
can't see this.
You do have death
I'm
ward,
facing
so
that
they
way.
can't technically kill you.
Between the two of you doing some various shows of power, they start backing up. They look like they may choose to spring,
The
but
thing
they're backing up.
kind of like
Okay. Does the thing have eyes?
it has every eyes,
Okay.
all the eyes.
Every eyes.
They're all looking at it intently and
It's
looking a
doing
little
nothing.
confused. Because, yeah, it's not a thing. It's
Yeah,
nothing, but it's not anything.
It grows more eyes and stares back at them.
They're like, weird. Okay.
More fascinated than anything.
They
Also, the weird walls of xenomorph teeth plant things are still behind the thing.
okay. As they're
Or they
backing
just
up,
add to it. All their
the old
teeth
man
just-
is going to make just another roar
Mm-hmm.
as a wolf man. It's not that
You could
great,
Add to the roar.
Can I
but
help?
Thunderwave.
sure,
How?
it's a bit better. I rolled a 5 and then an 8.
Okay.
Would you
Yeah.
say he looks like small potatoes next to this thing?
Yeah, it's his shock factor of having turned into a wolf man is about it right now. They're not looking at him. Never mind.
Yes, they're very focused on this thing.
I mean, there's so many eyes to choose from. One of them's gotta be the real eye. Okay, it is your turn again. If there's anything else you want to do right now.
Okay, it's my turn again.
Yes. The monsters didn't retreated slightly and are holding some kind of an action.
Okay. Alright, one more big show should scare them off,
It helps,
maybe?
I feel bad.
Possibly.
Vegan as well.
They're also further back, away from the old man. They're all together now.
They're all together.
Also,
All
Maria
of this together.
Fireball time!
She's not.
How many d6 do you need?
I need all the d6. I need.
No, you don't. That's almost 30 of them.
Dude, look.
Okay, I need
It was
9
my
d6.
present to our team, but mainly Ben.
Nice.
Thank
okay,
you.
I need 9 of them.
Because aren't they adorable?
I am waiting for
They are.
Underdark Ink to just have some things go. Anyway,
Two,
and just like have a
4,
martini
5,
shaker.
6, 7, 8,
Yes.
9.
They're so cute.
Here you go. I don't need these. Alright.
Here you go.
Okay.
Calculator.
Okay, that's not one of them. Alright, I have all the power right now.
Good. We
Okay.
are stoned.
Okay, and
Real
I'm
Real quick
like,
though, what is your spell save DC?
my spell save DC is 14.
3 of them save.
3 of them save?
Okay.
Okay, I'd like to angle it so it appears as if it's coming out of the thing.
Okay.
Alright,
You can do that.
Okay.
Shoot it through.
yeah. Okay,
Count them off.
Start calling out numbers.
alright. 6, 5, 3, 4, 2, 1, 1.
31.
31.
Never mind. No.
Aren't they adorable?
They're
They're amazing.
so awesome. Some of
It's
them
like
are gone.
Yeah, he's
Hang on a second.
he's got
Find
4.
somebody.
Oh, that's how he has 4. Come on.
I have 6 actually.
I have no idea what happened.
It can hold 36, so.
Anyway, sorry. What was the damage?
31.
31 total.
Yes.
Okay. So half would be
15. Unless you round up.
If Dent dies, I'm making another paladin. But I'm not making a dragonborn.
Paladins are pretty fun.
You like Dragonborn. I think you're sick of them by now.
Well, actually, no, I really do like
I just want to
dragonborns.
branch out.
So,
I'm gonna
So I had a plan,
don't change
not
just 'cause I
made
can't
yet,
see
but a
it.
plan
It's
for
my job.
what my
I know.
replacement character for Smino would be, but now Smino doesn't die. So,
Yeah. Well,
though she turns to
okay.
stone,
Well, she might leave if all the books
just
are
like
done.
get left on the Fiend's Triangle. God, that
Our
would
party
suck.
ends.
The original party ends. Leaves Rhea.
Oh boy.
oh, and Ardana, and Ardana and Sarah,
Are they?
Right.
Oh,
Like I
she's
wasn't
got
there
Sarah.
to save them.
Never mind. She's got Sarah.
and
She'll be-
Ardana. But
All right.
Well,
So
She's kind of bonded with Ardana.
none of them actually died from that.
Nah, Rhea doesn't like
But
them.
Wait, what?
Serious?
none of them died from that. But
What?
one of them's been severely weakened. Actually, a couple of them.
I'm
are
sure they're
severely
scared though.
weakened. Yeah. No, they're gonna leave. The giant tentacle eyeball mass that apparently has a constitution of steel, obviously, just dealt a ton of damage to them.
Can I
Did any of them?
so did I just do like
No.
everyone does? Okay.
We got-
Can I make
no,
a
it's
pot
not
shot
for
at them
us.
as they leave?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Hand me back the D6.
Flaws in the system.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right.
Calculate. No.
Okay, you ready for this?
Calculate.
Hang on,
it
hang
out.
on, hang
Go
on.
ahead.
All right. Show me the money. Ooh.
There's
Oh
one
my.
underneath the book.
I'd like
Literally a
to
1.
recommend to you.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, I know you need a strength improvement, but the Elemental Adept feat allows you to ignore fire resistance
Ooh. Okay.
and
Alright.
reroll 1s on fire
Alright,
damage.
go.
Really? Okay.
Go.
All right. So 6, 4, 5, 5, 1, 2, 1.
35.
35.
And I actually have to roll dex saves. It was what? 16? 15?
What's
What?
your AC?
You,
Your
you,
AC.
no, your
Oh,
save.
14.
Sorry.
14 is your save DC?
Yes.
Okay.
35.
Yes.
Repeating you.
Yes. No. Hang on, keep it no.
2 no's, 2 yeses.
No.
3 no's, 2 yeses.
Yes.
3 yeses, 3 no's.
No.
4 no's, 3 yeses.
Okay.
Same as last time.
What was the total damage?
35.
Okay.
Half is 6.
It's 17 and a half, so it would be round up
Yeah.
to 18. 18 on the ones that saved.
Yeah.
35 on
the
the
ones
one
that
else.
saved? What, you round up? Oh, those ones that saved
You
took an
round
extra.
up.
It's
I
17.5.
think I round up damage, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
then you
it's-
add 1 more damage to the ones that saved the last time.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Okay.
So 5 of them are dead now.
Awesome.
And 2 of them continue hightailing. And Lee.
So Smee actually does get XP out of this.
Oh, please read it. Dang it.
Oh, you're not strong enough to carry everyone.
Sorry.
Yeah.
While raging, you have advantage on strength checks.
Yeah, I can't carry 3.5. I can't carry 7,000 pounds between the 2 of you.
Don't know until you try.
Not that attitude.
I can carry 1 of you. I can try to find
Okay.
to get you to not be
I would
stoned.
just
Time to
get
figure
town and
out-
try and see if you can get someone help.
What XP you get?
Do we get XP or is it just
No.
I mean, Victor goes to spoils. I gotta go look at what page he's on.
This is
I
the
mean,
punishment.
I'm glad, yeah.
I'm seriously like right now praying.
Gotta love the
I
fiendish
can't
with other
remember.
plans.
I called her my god's mom because I can't remember the name or her name because we never talk about her.
Oh, the moon lady.
The moon lady. I'm like,
Wasn't it loose?
no, it wasn't with it. It started with an S.
Might as well keep them.
Sylvana?
Here.
Here.
I gotcha.
Thank you.
Michaela. This is Sylvana or something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, I can't remember either.
I'm just seriously hoping she's like, all right, let me help.
You've killed the most things in our party.
Yes.
You
You
have.
are like the biggest murderer.
Well, you know, that's kind of in keeping with Smina going slowly crazy, so.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I've never experienced true fear.
You will if you battle
Um,
Smina again. Now she has rage.
Yeah.
See, at that point I didn't care about Eliana, and that's the only time I'd ever like.
Oh,
Fight.
saloon.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Sailor.
saloon.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Sailor Moon, whatever.
It
I'm
has
just
Charisma.
seriously like.
It's
praying,
not with an
I'm
E,
like,
okay?
please.
What
I
is-
love this
what-
character.
What level are you at right now? Sorry, what's your XP?
30,125.
Okay.
What?
31.
That's 30,125. Okay, hang on. I just have to
So
do some math real quick.
Thanks.
I love snow leopards.
What was that?
They are adorable, snow
Did
leopards.
you know snow leopards are the only large cat that have never attacked a human?
They're
Really?
very gentle.
They're
Yeah.
on the list of never attacked a human.
Really?
That's really cool.
That we know of.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I mean, if
You
they
were currently
didn't
at
survive.
They
Um,
also live in really
3,000. Sorry.
hospitable climates.
You're currently at 33,625.
Nice. Wow.
Level 8 is at 34,000.
Oh.
This close. Wait, what is level 8? I get ability score improvement, right?
Yes. Oh, hey, you can take
Or
elemental D.
I could.
Adapt. How am I said D? Because I
Yeah,
can't.
you can
I
take
was
a
so
feat
tempted.
and 1 ability score improvement.
No,
right?
it's a feat or.
No, it's
Feet
one or
or-
the other, unfortunately. Because I really want to take the linguistic feat, because then I can know 9 languages.
I might end up taking the strength
There's
one
no reason to
because
have
that would
it,
help me.
because
a
everyone
Yeah.
lot.
speaks common.
With
But
so much things. So many things.
Yes.
I mean,
All right.
it's fun.
Or I
Now
could
what
bump up
will
my
you do?
dex.
So, the other creatures
Oh my
run
God.
away. And the old man, you see there's like gray around his muzzle, and there's old scars in his wolf form. And
Alright.
he,
I point at him and I say, "Stay back."
Oh boy.
he just kind of looks up at you with that one eye and turns back into a normal person. Don't tell anyone.
Don't do that again, please.
Unless you need it.
Unless we really, really, really need it.
I
Add two
prefer
more
not to
abilities
do
and
that
I'll-
around others anyway.
I prefer not to see it. I don't think my heart could handle it again.
Oh, so gentle.
You're gonna give the 21
Mass murderer.
So, you stick to walls.
Slippers.
They scare the crap out of me, yes.
Walls?
Okay. Looks over at the statues. So,
Hold on.
Shoot.
Does she look
Dude.
good as a statue?
Huh?
Do you look good as a statue?
Roll a charisma saving throw!
Yes. Thank you.
I do not look good.
You are like preparing your breath check, so you're like, your cheeks are like puffed out. You have your arms like half chicken winging back.
Yep.
As
None
your-
of this is good.
I mean, it was about to be a
Oh,
really
yes.
cool like Kamehameha
Yeah,
breath
no.
like whole thing,
Yeah.
but they got you just before the pose.
Yeah, no.
It's beautiful.
You know what? I hope we're all, especially your character's sake, because I might be a little bitter tomorrow. I hope I'm rolling this bad tomorrow. You're gonna face a lot.
Dwayne
Anyway.
Johnson won't be there. You're not. I'm not gonna be there.
Now I really will for
She has
your
a
character.
job.
Where's your
Anyway,
character sheet.
Gonna rip it up. Don't do it.
Back to you.
No, I'm not
No,
gonna.
I'm kidding.
so
And the Wikipedia page. Printed out for your convenience.
You can Wikipedia page.
so he, the old man is now in his old man form. Now you understand why temperature doesn't seem to bother him or physical exertion. He's
He's a cute
he's got some stuff. Cute is not one of them.
What
not
will
my
you
fault
do
I'm
now,
adorable.
Smee? What will you do now, Smee?
So he's just looking at the section like, so do we want to leave him there and pick him up on the way back, or?
Do you know anybody who can undo this to them?
Yes.
Is it a hag or somebody else?
She's a lady
Okay.
who is very old, and some would consider a hag.
This is one of the ones in the forest?
If I'm mentally
Yes.
still around,
You're not.
Uh-huh.
I'm not there,
can I
but
call the little thing on my hand?
Let me
Oh,
double
God,
check
No.
how
think so.
petrify
Maria would.
works.
I don't want her to, but she
just
would.
think of knock jokes.
Because Maria would probably panic thinking that this
You
is
are
going to be her life.
unaware
now.
of your surroundings, so I'm gonna go with no.
Yeah,
Okay, fine.
no.
Okay.
I mean, that's fine. I thought it would be that way, but still.
Which one is this?
But can she still
Well-
think, or does it feel like time stopped? Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm just curious.
Is this the one that likes hard candies, the one that likes to collapse houses, or the one who I can't remember?
The one who...
Probably not the one who. Hold up, what?
You know, the little one has a scar on her face?
Yes.
Apparently she made the hag mad and collapsed the house, and
I think the hard candies was what stopped him.
the
You guys
and
got your stories mixed up.
yeah, and then the one
you weren't
the one my
there.
friend who's
The
turned to
big
stone
one.
went to was won over by hard candies, and I can't remember the story about the other one.
she revealed hidden family members
Oh yeah,
that's
tree.
right.
Poor coat.
in a tree.
Poor coat.
Hang on, I have to look up the thing real quick.
God's mom show up.
Where are we? Rocks.
Nah, I'm
know.
sorry,
Rock
your fate is tied in with your house.
No.
No.
No. This is your
Rock,
fault.
what's it?
No.
I know a thing.
She's too rock to care.
Now you're rocking both. Congratulations.
Okay, hang
You
on.
cannot threaten
Checking
me
it out
with a
here.
separate game. You are not
Watch
a GM here.
Oh, I confused
Yeah,
that entirely.
but I
okay.
can be bitter.
Fine, then I won't play your game. That's not how DMs work. It's not
I know.
fair
I
to
know.
threaten me with a different game entirely.
I was,
Two
Okay.
separate people.
All right.
I was joke threatening, but the moment was you're playing Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
I'm a
Well,
rock in both worlds, okay?
there is.
Literally
I
what I
am
I'm
said.
sorry, I
The
believe you
Rock.
mean Dwayne the Clock
No, you
Johnson.
I did threaten to kill your character, but it was more of a fake threaten because I'm mad and I'm gonna get over it by tomorrow.
Or will she?
So,
Where is
no,
the-
I really will.
I know.
I'm not
I know,
gonna
I
hold this
know.
over her head or any other campaign.
playing.
I need to look at my notes. Here we go. I write notes more notes. Well, there's.
Here.
We're doing things. Corbin.
It sounds.
You can come back, sing the song to Smiley, and she'll tell you you'll never be a bard.
It sounds like the one, perhaps, to do the talking to would not be there's Mariflood. Probably the one who scarred your friend. There's Granny Grun. I don't know if she was the Candies or the Sudden Revelation lady, but...
Hold on, I'm gonna write these down. Mariflood. I'm just gonna
Mariflood,
spell it wrong.
Grun, and Nana Noctis.
Okay, Mariflood equals mean.
I don't even know which one I meant.
Granny Grun.
Never really said.
Mm-hmm.
So Grun.
Yours was Noctis.
Oh, yours was Noctis?
Cambria's was
Okay,
it.
Grun
Thank you.
equals
Cambria's was Grun.
Grun equals neutral-ish.
Wait. No, because
Well,
one was. Oh, I thought
Okay,
it was
they're all
last
bad,
one's
but
removal.
one is.
Granny
No,
Grun.
One is
mine
less
was
likely to
one
kill me.
over.
You do know what yours was trying to do, right? I'm not gonna tell you if you don't know.
No, she doesn't.
I do not.
Okay, I'm not gonna
All
tell
I
you.
know is they could have been my friends. Okay. They
Okay,
could have
I'm not gonna
saved
tell you
them
then.
from their torture.
Noctis
And then there's Nana Noctis.
equals good disguise. Okay. Alright, continue.
Noctis is perhaps the... Well, she's the eldest of the sisters.
And is therefore the most likely to be able to help us.
Perhaps.
Oh,
We can count out Mariflood's help.
I guess that, yes.
So... Yes, perhaps Noctis would be the more
For those who
ideal
can't read.
solution.
No.
They're big die.
It is a big die.
So, are any of them particularly close by?
Well, so you currently in is the islands map up for you guys?
Yeah, it's right there.
Cool. Oh, so it's not on his side. Alright. So you guys are about here-ish, mid-mountain. Lake's over here. Probably better part of the day to get over there. Like, if you wanted to get there today, it would not be...
And you would be out at night.
Yeah.
Which he refuses to do.
Also, that's if you guys went and left the statues here.
Okay, wait. I could not make it if I... Wait, if I took the if I left right now and head straight to the Hags, would I make it there before nightfall?
Possibly, yes. With Old Man's help.
Okay. Jeez. How and is Mossley about the same distance?
You could probably get to Mossley faster. But you couldn't do both in the same
But
day.
your
Okay.
two bodyguards aren't there with you.
Yes. I'm gonna Smyrna.
Don't go to the witches.
Yes.
Can you send?
I can try.
So you remember the small one, Rhea?
Yeah.
I mean, technically she's bigger than me, but you know what I mean.
Yes.
The young one.
Yes.
So, can you
Also older
try
than
to
you.
send
The
her?
ancient one.
Can you try to send her a message?
I can try. What do you want me to say?
All right. How many words does it have to be?
25 or fewer. And that's if she can send it through.
All right.
You're what?
Should I tell
Don't
you
panic. Back late. Trouble on trail.
Okay.
Some girls in trouble.
Stone people.
Don't be them.
So basically, this
That-
is don't
that-
panic. We'll be back late.
Yes.
That
There's
provides
been some
no
trouble,
information.
but don't worry about
other
it.
than
Yes.
Gotcha.
You should stay
Okay,
and
yeah,
dent our
Hang on, that was the
stone.
wrong die.
that's a reference to Ruby, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
A
You
man
get a message.
screams and they go,
Um,
some girls in trouble.
You hear in your head just a bit of a
Oh, John.
boom, boom, boom. Hello. Some trouble.
Smyrna?
We'll be back late. Don't worry about it.
I'm not going to because she's going to try to stop me
Make
from
a
going to see
nice
the
cup of
hags.
tea. Brewed with some of this and that, and warm until.
Do I know that
You
she
can
said
respond
any
in
of
25
that?
words.
Okay, just let me know if you're in trouble or need anything.
Cool.
Don't do anything stupid.
She says not to do anything stupid and let her know if we need help.
Yes.
No, by all means, go to the town alone. Go. It's fine. You'll be fine. It's fine. Go ahead.
Are you being sarcastic?
Yes.
Okay.
Frickin'. But don't go to the hags. That's a worse idea.
Well,
Ooh,
the
can
hags
I
are the
tack
only
on
one
a few
who
more
can get you
words?
back, and she's not going to let me go to
In
the
retrospect.
hags.
No, because she got a giant scar on her face and almost died.
Okay.
Remember, you only have 8 hours.
I'm going to go to the hags.
Okay, you're gonna
Frickin' idiot.
Okay. So,
Okay, you don't get to talk after what just happened.
leaving.
I rolled 1 extra time.
And you told him!
Never
Okay.
tell him for fun, ever.
Leaving the statues where they are.
Can I try to cover them with something?
Yeah, you can try to like
Okay.
cover them, and Ralph helps.
We get a cute little blanket.
So you start heading off
tied in a nice pretty
towards
bow.
the hags.
We've never been so close.
Literally.
You
I
head
picture
out of the
our
mountains
characters
and
right next to each
into
other,
more
tied
of a,
together with like a blanket
more of
over
like a
us.
woodland area.
Okay.
If my character's God wasn't on
What's
this
the
time
old
out.
man's name?
He hasn't spoken.
My
yet.
character's
not a good
god is.
guy.
What is your name?
No, it's not. It's,
I rolled it like 20 times. and
It's not a. It's a.
My
Wait.
name
Keeps
isn't.
going to the.
Yeah, because it's a.
Listen, if you don't tell me your name, I'm going to call you something stupid. So,
Like Steve.
Call me Gruff.
okay, Gruff.
It's a personality trait
Yes,
and
it is.
a name.
I guess so. Better than Grumpy. Alright. So, Gruff, what sort of wildlife can we expect on the way?
Wyvern, get down. He pulls you down, and a wyvern flies overhead. Because I
So-
rolled a wyvern.
Okay.
And
Well, that was lucky. Alright.
But they're not still on the wall.
So,
stands back up.
Good thing we'll
Continues
better at
walking.
nature.
are you good at avoiding the wildlife? It'd probably be better if we didn't run into any more on the way.
Two can travel faster and quieter.
Alright.
I'll do what I can to make sure we can move at a normal pace. Roll stealth check.
Okay. Roll stealth. Is there anything in the trees, or can we hide up there?
Don't. Just roll.
Oftentimes we can hide in trees, but this is for moving stealth.
Okay. Stealth. 8. Can we do communism stealth?
Sure. 10. You guys are quietly, but you're pushing speed here. And after a while, you head towards a swampy area. There is no house anymore. It's completely submerged.
Alright.
But there is kind of the forcing. There is the hollowed out tree.
Where do they live in here?
I serve 2 gods.
We can try going to the tree.
I shouldn't be dealing
Alright.
with this.
Smyrna, do you have any suggestions about what we should expect? Do you have any insights that mortals may
you
not
should-
have?
You should always make sure you want to keep your guest feeling welcome in your home. Being guests, we should probably be polite. Drink some tea, have a nice chat before we get down to business. Unless, of course, they're a very business-forward person, in which case, be courteous of their time.
Alright.
Yeah, don't waste your time. Come on.
Which one lives in the tree, Gruff?
The
Well, last I was here, they all were here in the clearing when I met them. I suppose we can just come on in and make our presence known slowly. Let's not be sneaky. We don't want to give the wrong impression.
Okay. I'd like to check to see if anything followed us.
Okay, make a perception check.
That is a 24.
It's very still around here. You don't hear birds either at the moment.
That's typically not a good sign.
Looking carefully though, and listening very carefully, you do occasionally hear birds' wings fluttering, but not singing or cawing or trilling or all the various things that birds do.
Gruff, are birds typically more active here?
Well, they sometimes are seen with crows, but
I'm a bit worried something followed us and the birds know it.
oh no, it's quiet here. It's,
So it's just quiet, but not too quiet.
sure.
All right.
So
Let's
you
head
guys,
into the tree, or do we knock?
you can, if you want to.
Sure, I knock.
You knock on the wall, the entrance to this tree, and it kind of goes down to like some gnarled root ball of a house, and yeah. You hear a sort of a cackling voice speaking to something. What languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Elvish, Celestial, and Sylvan.
It's in Sylvan.
Yes!
I knew that would be in handy. Come in handy. Yes!
Wait, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong stat. I'm sorry. It is Infernal. Do you speak Infernal?
No.
I do.
Sorry.
No.
And you
I'm
hear
stone, and apparently the two gods I follow can't do anything.
a laid-back kind of chuckle. There's a cleric ability for that. It's level 10
I should
now.
have kept comprehend languages.
Oh man. And as you walk in, make a perception check.
Perception. That is a...
One of the
14.
barbarian
14?
tried to
Yes,
learn
14.
lightning spells.
Okay. As you walk in, you
The
see
wizard said he needed an outlet for his anger.
you see Nana Noctis. She's facing the wall, and there's a shadow against the wall. And she's usually looking almost like it's a reflection and talking at it.
Mm-hmm.
And as she turns her head, looks a bit to the side, kind of acknowledging a bit as you walk in, the shadow doesn't move. As she turns back, you notice that she has sort of like some horns and long hair, and the shadow doesn't seem to match that. She turns away and closes the lantern, and that shadow disappears along with all the other shadows being cast on that wall.
Hey,
So-
out of curiosity, what do I know about hags?
They are fae of large amounts of power, and they can form covens to create more power.
Would she perhaps react more positively if I spoke in Sylvan?
Potentially. But
Do I notice one's Noctis?
what?
Do I notice one's Noctis?
There's only one in the room.
Okay. Do I know, but am I able to differentiate?
You weren't there, so you didn't meet these guys. She has kind of like a darkish purplish skin.
Alright.
So if anything's gonna have a Noctis name,
Yeah.
that'd probably be it.
So, I guess...
Is there something I can do for you, dearie?
Greetings.
Oh. And you brought a friend. It's been a while. Gruff just kind of stands there and nods. Still don't speak much.
In Sylvan, I say, Greetings, Nana Noctis. I have come seeking your aid. Two of my friends have been turned to stone. One, perhaps you know.
So here's the thing. Some hags decide to pick up certain languages, and some like the language at home.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't.
Okay.
So I don't speak Sylvan.
Alright.
Actually, Garun speaks Sylvan. Meriflood speaks Giant for some reason. I don't know why.
Alright, then I'll just speak in common then, if that
Gotcha.
suits you fine.
That's better.
Alright. Two of my friends, after foolishly dawdling, were turned to stone by basilisks. I was
That's
able to
unfortunate.
kill and scare off all of them, but
Good for you.
unfortunately, I do not know how to turn something that has been turned to stone back into flesh. One of them I believe you know, the Goliath, Naria.
I didn't meet that one, but yes, I happen to know. Alright, well...
She meant Grun? I thought she meant Noctis.
She met Grun.
Oh, I have to switch something then.
Sorry.
So... Normally there's sort of a trade deal for deal and all of that type of stuff.
So what is it you desire?
Well, we all have our own circle of friends and acquaintances and other people who want deals. And I have a deal that I have to uphold. So,
You want me to uphold this deal for you?
you're merely a messenger in this case. I did meet one of your friends. Blue skin, lovely horns.
Sarah. Yes.
And an old acquaintance of mine wants to give her a letter.
Really? That's all? You want me to deliver a letter?
Deliver
Oh
one
my God.
letter
Oh my
to
God.
her.
You made an actual.
You made a letter?
And
That's amazing.
we'll... I don't know what it's about,
It's a prop. You made a prop.
but I'll have your friends taken care of. She walks over, gets pulling through various shelves, and hands you what appear to be two. One's like a claw, and then another one is odd shaped. It feels kind of hollow, almost like an egg, or like a hollow, thin bone. But it's a very odd, like a misshapen rock. You know how like if a pebble gets caught against like a rock wall underwater and it just keeps swirling around, it'll bore through,
Yeah.
and it'll make like a cup in there, and then other parts will kind of chip away. So it's very like rough on one side and kind of smooth bored on another. It's very odd shaped, but it feels lightweight, hollow, like a bird's bone or like an eggshell or something like that.
Okay.
Break this. Break one over each of your fallen or turned friends, and they'll be right as rain after a while. It's an exhausting ordeal.
What do you mean by exhausting?
Have you ever stayed up all night?
Yes.
Attractive women like you, I'm sure it happens all the time. And then you should wake up in the next day feeling full of regret and a hangover?
Sure.
It's like that, but maybe with a sledgehammer involved. I'm not sure on which event the sledgehammer is involved, but probably a sledgehammer's involved.
Okay. So I'm being handed to what?
Youth.
Being handed to what?
Two hag things.
Two hag things.
Turn us
Snoring
into
so
something.
loud.
It is amazing. Alright, ma'am, I have one more request to make of you. Would
Yes?
you allow us to take shelter for tonight? I am told that the nightlife on this island leaves much to be desired in terms of survivability.
If you wish, dear.
Thank you.
Okay. So you're gonna go to sleep?
Yes.
Okay. Are you sleeping like in the area, or are you? Where are you going? Are you staying like right in the tree, or?
I'm gonna stay in the tree.
Okay.
I may regret it.
You might. We'll see how this goes.
I wonder if Smyrna can keep watch. She's a Herf domain god.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Ben's rolling.
While you're sleeping,
Mm-hmm.
you receive horrifying nightmares. You see it's less like, mass hysteria, destruction of everything, and it's more like a rot and decay of everything you once knew, and you feel yourself like a little girl again, but walking through your old village, and everything is just kind of weathered away and starting to fade. Old hiding places you used to know as a young child, you're just now large enough that you can't quite fit in. And you can't find any sign of disease or famine or war. It's just like everything is kind of forgotten you. And the stones themselves are wiping away your footprints. There's a very crushing, isolated feeling as wolves howl in the distance, and you feel kind of lost in your own old home. As you begin walking back, your feet stop touching the ground, like you've been gently lifted off, and you can't make contact. You start trying to panic and run, but your feet just can't touch anything. You just kind of hover there as you see shadowy figures start to circle around you. Your hit point maximum is currently reduced by 9.
Ooh. For how long?
Until that changes.
Okay.
Oh, and you take a point of exhaustion.
Oh, so this is happening because I'm exhausted.
Yeah, sure. Being exhausted, first level, you have disadvantage on ability checks.
Okay.
When you wake up the next day, which I will mark as day has passed. Did this for you.
Thanks.
Alright.
You could have just called the cavalry.
I knew you would
Left
let me.
the cavalry.
And hey, we got this. So that's kind of cool.
That
So,
is cool.
you are... So, Gruff comes to you and is
We're
like,
holding it for light and see.
so, shall we head out?
Yes, I don't believe I wish to stay here much longer than I need to.
Okay. Well, have fun, dearies. Oh, just one word.
Mm-hmm.
Just one word. Gruff, I believe you're currently being called. Adorable name. Have fun. You know, live a little. Lighten up. Looks at you. So you have this quest to go find that book. I imagine there's more on your path.
There are many more books still missing, yes.
Don't give up. I know it can get tough, dearie, but never give up. If there's stuff of yours that's out in the world not in your hands, you gotta go get it. No one else has the right to have your stuff.
Correct.
Isn't that right?
Is this leading into something?
No, it's more of a, like, you know, hold on to what you have in life and never ever let go.
Alright.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Goodbye, dearie. Maybe our paths will cross again.
Farewell, Nana Noctis.
Alright, so you guys head off. Oddly enough, Gruff seems almost a little giddy. It's very, very subtle, but yeah, he's a little... He's a little giddy, almost.
Gruff, you seem a bit different.
Well, it's a long time since I met the ladies, and it's... Is that a bobcat wearing stilettos?
No, but it can
Oh, that's his
be
back
now.
foot. Okay.
It will
I'm looking
be
at a
now.
picture upside down that Corbin's drawing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's a bit different, right?
you head off. It's now pushing. Okay, yeah. Afternoon. When you meet up with the stone parts of your companions.
Any basilisks?
None around. Appears that you've scared them a good ways out of this territory.
We own this area now.
Yeah.
Gruff, do people usually feel weaker after sleeping near that area?
Well, I don't. And I don't know of anyone else who's done that, so... I guess
Had lived.
I don't know much about researching, but I think that a 50-50 basis is not considered good for an average. Don't you throw out the high and the low or something for an average?
Are you
Wouldn't that make the average
talking?
0?
You
You're like
add them all
joy
together
and
and divide by the number that you added.
Okay. So we have 1 yes and 1 no. That makes the average of maybe.
I suppose.
Well, the answer is.
All right.
Is this how it felt like with the doctors poking you?
Except they exploded veins.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
And I had like 6 IVs
Ugh.
in 2
Oh
weeks.
gosh.
And I tried a new medication every 4 hours.
Jeez, I had like 3 at one point and I was miserable. 6? I cannot imagine that.
Over 2 weeks.
Okay.
Sorry.
They weren't all at the same time.
Yeah. But
They were all at the same time.
they did one in my hand, and it stayed there for 2 days before I told them to rip it out, and I still have the bruise.
They left one in me for like the entirety of the time I was there.
Ugh.
Honestly, I'd rather have one that stays there for forever than have to keep switching them.
Oh, that's cool. Your cure disease ability?
Mm-hmm.
Noctis has that too. Anyway.
Oh, that's nice.
I have it because I'm a paladin.
She has it because she has a rock.
She has a what?
She has a rock.
Oh,
She has a rock.
the Hearthstone. I watched a video.
All right.
Who's Noctis?
Nana Noctis.
One of the
Right. God.
I was thinking of
No, this is more of a
My brain literally went, no, Shadow of Noctis.
Well, Noctis' grandma, I
Full
think.
Metal
Number
Alchemist only
15.
like
Um,
for D&D.
The character Noctis from the game. It's like number 15.
Final
thing.
Fantasy 14.
Yeah,
Or
that
15?
thing. Yeah.
15.
Noctis.
Oh, and then,
So anyway, you head up, and after some careful walking and sneaking around unpleasant situations, you find your 2 friends, still statues.
Mm-hmm.
tied together with Cube Plague. Hopefully
They are
with
standing
bow.
there. They are not broken. That's good.
Can I have a bird on my shoulder?
Yes, and it pooped.
And it pooped.
I don't care. I look great. In comparison.
You rolled, didn't you roll a
Just
nat?
17.
No, you
No, she
rolled
got a
17.
17.
It's like,
Yeah.
You got the one.
I still look
I
good.
rolled
You
2
rolled
nat
that one.
ones in a row.
Yeah. Welcome to
Kelton
the club.
luck. Kelton
Kelton
luck.
luck.
2
Kelton
different
luck.
dice.
That bird is a rooster.
It's morning now.
Yeah,
Kill
I'll
it
buy
for
alarm for
food. Rooster.
So you go to the 2 creatures, statues of your friends who are considered creatures in D&D terms.
This
Well,
They
not
stripped you me your humanity.
rough. This may take a while. What is the likelihood? Do you think that we'll be? If this takes 8 hours, do you think we'll be able to make it to Mosley in time?
If we run, I don't know how long this will take. I don't know if it's instant or if it's.
Tater Tot sounds like a zombie.
He does.
Like from Minecraft.
He does.
Because
So
Minecraft zombies sound like they're snoring.
Yeah.
That's just,
snoring with a mouthful of water.
yeah, it's snoring.
Yeah.
All right. So you have
Oh,
the items.
Yes.
Well, shall we?
Let's begin.
I'll let you do that.
All right. So, how does she want us to do it?
She said break it over them.
Like a
Okay.
cracked egg.
Or like a bottle of champagne?
I don't know
Okay.
how you drink champagne, but
Get on me.
Savor.
Yeah, like a bottle of champagne on a boat. You know.
yeah, I know.
All right.
Hey, how tall are
Well, I
you?
take one. I go up to Narya
I'm like,
and
Which one?
I yell.
Which one are you
Narya?
using?
Why? They're different.
Yeah, because one's the claw thing, one's the weird stone.
Can I roll Arcana to try to determine a difference?
Sure.
Oh, you're gonna freaking poison us or something.
Yep.
God
Has
dang
she
it.
got a thing
Roll
for my
7
bag?
consecutive con save.
18.
18. This one appears to be
You're gonna turn us into frogs.
like an actual giant egg of some kind was mutated or messed up or whatever, and is now magic of some kind. And this seems to be the bone of some other creature that is magic for some other reason, or been imbued with magic with runes cut into it.
You get the feeling that Maria would like the bone.
Wow!
Which one would do? Do I have an idea as to what the difference between the two is?
No, that one looks like you could probably shatter it better. One looks like you probably have to like snap it more.
All right.
So I would recommend doing the shattering one.
I'm gonna
because
take the
you're gonna have to
shattering one.
Get to her head.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna take the shattering one.
Okay.
I'm gonna smash it into her face.
Okay.
Over her.
Okay, over her. I'm gonna smash it on top of her.
You
I
jump
jump
as high as you
any
can.
joy
Not
in it at
jump
all.
off of me to get
Make
to
an
her
athletics
head.
check.
Wait, can I just climb up on her using my spider climb?
Oh wait,
Sure.
that's
Yeah.
not.
That's funny.
That's fair.
Smash it on her.
So that's cool.
Okay.
Immediately fall because I'm not a rock.
You
Oh, I have no idea.
come to. All the creatures are gone. The sun is in a different position. The grass in the area has been scorched, but like old scorched.
The familiar kind.
It's different. It's a different temperature than it used to be. You instantly feel sucked out of place, and also really tired. You have 1 point of exhaustion.
Okay.
So you're all
You also see a very, very angry woman next to
It has
you,
nothing to do with hit points.
No, I know.
and then you also see your
and
your
she
friend
starts
statue.
yelling at you, and among that, you pick
You
out
have
the
to write it
status
somewhere
do ort.
random.
What? What did you yell? Sorry.
Los status do ort. May you be burned and scorched.
Oh, like, okay. I have a feeling I'm gonna fall over because you just fell off with me, probably knocking me to the ground.
I'm hoping I jumped off of you before you completed turning back, otherwise I have really slow reactions.
I hope you both fall.
Oh, thanks!
I'm gonna roll a gravity check. Everyone falls over across the planet. It's just
Got it. Yeah. Gravity's just like, nah, not today.
Nah. There's this one video game where there's a gun that you shove into the ground like a corkscrew it, and then the whole world flips upside down.
Really?
Everyone falls off it.
That's
Anyway,
cool.
whatever.
Alright. Second, I'm gonna text my parents that we're still going.
What the heck just happened?
Fault
You
lines.
you got turned into a statue.
When?
So
Yesterday, we had the journey across the island to find you a cure.
we found the
You're
cure.
welcome.
They rock.
I'd like to point out I am still a statue.
Yes, no, I'm getting to you.
Yes.
Calm down. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How did you change me back?
A cure.
Okay. Cryptic. Okay, I won't put
Yeah.
my swords away because I'm still holding them.
Okay, I go over to Dent
Wipe
and
off
I
some bird
use the everything, climbing up, and then because she's also freakishly tall.
I'm 6 foot.
Okay, freakishly tall compared to me.
Fair.
Still
She's-
like
taller than her.
Alright,
in the
so
third.
you take the talon or phone or whatever, you snap it, and you come to same type of thing. Everything's weird. It's different. It's different temperature. Stuff is gone. The monsters are gone. That's cool.
Cool.
Sun's in a different position in the sky.
Weird. Okay, so I'm going down. Alright.
You gather what happened to you
Yeah.
because you saw it happen to her first.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I watched it and went,
I was just
Oh,
under
that's-
attack
that's
and then
what
suddenly
happened.
couldn't move.
that's what
I
happened.
feel really under attack right now, and I'm freezing up.
So most of the bastards are
petrified.
dead.
All I know is I ran screaming,
I have
attacked
20
it
exhaustion.
once,
You have a point of
and
position.
then couldn't move.
Like,
So, the basilisks are mostly dead. Some of them are still alive, but I don't think they'll be coming back anytime soon. We scared them pretty good.
just like an insane amount of just like popping.
I feel my joints are just so stiff for some reason.
It's like I've been in one position for hours.
You know when you like sleep wrong, you have a crick in your back? I have a crick in my everything.
Like popping like
Have you ever had it where
Bones
like
you
you
didn't even know
twist
could
your
pop.
wrist or your ankle or something and you just feel like a muscle go like you're like, oh.
I didn't know that was there.
Wow, these past couple episodes have
I
been
hurt
for
my
you
ankle,
like
and
that
I
whole
popped it,
ship
I went,
section was
Did
for
I
me
just
having
break it or
to.
did I help it?
I'm sorry.
I knew I was going to be doing this anyway. I just thought we were going to summarize it and be like, hey, during the week, you do this thing, they do this thing. And now we're finally getting off Sargarvan. And now we're still on Sargarvan.
So,
Nah.
well, to a degree, probably. So you guys are heading towards the village?
We would like to get towards the village.
Alright.
Yeah.
Using a good chunk of the day, you're able to get to,
How
I'm gonna
close to
choose
nightfall
not
is it?
to ask
Mosley.
where
it
you
is...
got the cure for this.
Sun is beginning to set.
Ignorance
Sky
is
is
bliss.
red.
Run faster, guys.
When you hit Mosley.
Okay.
Exhaustion point 1. What? Walking
Suck it up.
speed still 40.
Do you have a point of exhaustion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, technically you do too. So we're
Yeah.
all like.
Gruff is the only one who did. Anyway.
Turn into a werewolf and carry us all.
You don't know that.
But Mikaela knows that.
Yes.
Anyway.
So you reach Waldenstock and...
Is Mosley?
Sorry.
Moss Isley.
It's Moss Isley just combined.
Yes.
Is
Is there a gate closed or are
Moss
they
Isley.
closing a gate?
there is no gate. You're able to just kind of walk in. There is like a fence kind of thing. You're able to just walk right in. And there's some closed buildings. You don't see any people though.
What time is it?
They might not have.
It's pushing, so the sky is red at the moment as the sun's
Right.
starting to set.
I didn't even think of that.
They might not have survived.
We might.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
anybody
I'm gonna
here?
go start knocking
Hello?
on doors.
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
gonna
it's
Pounding
start
on
fingers,
doors.
Pounding on doors?
Yeah.
Knocking on
Yeah.
doors?
Separate.
Just
Start
like-
pounding on doors.
If
Trying to-
we've just walked into a ghost town, we are so
so
screwed.
doomed.
It's very quiet.
Cry! Just pounding on as many
Okay,
doors
I
as
turn
can
to
get
Gruff with fear in my eyes. What do we do now?
I'm getting more aggressive with my pounding.
Well,
Okay.
buildings seem to be largely intact. We could hole up in one of them.
What happened to the people here?
You made creepy
Maybe they
music.
starved out. Oh, I found one of them. And you see there is a youngish male body, petrified statue.
Oh, God.
Basilisks.
I
Have
found
these
the one.
basilisks always been a problem?
I heard that they had been around, but only much in the mountains. One this far out is probably. Let's take a look. And he walks up to the statue.
It's probably what? I'm sorry.
He said probably, and he
all
broke
went-
off. He's
We were
heading
like
to the
in the
statue.
middle of a mountain range.
No.
We're currently on the other side of the mountain range for a
Yes.
while.
We would have had to go to a mountain range anyways.
Also, go fast.
He's looking at it. He's done a roll investigation check.
Oh, yeah, we
Okay.
should probably all
I
do
think we
that.
should all take a moment to appreciate how good Bennett is at making a session creepy.
Yeah.
Like
I've been getting a lot of practice at the last few sessions.
Oh yeah, no, like in the the whole thing with the Kuloto. I mean, until we saw what they looked like, they were pretty scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing though, like they have so much like good lore behind them until you look at them. You're like, hey guys. And what's crazy is in their character art, it looks like he's doing two thumbs pointing at himself. They're not his thumbs. They're straps off of his shirt, like to lace up his shirt, but they're similar color and in position with his fists to look like thumbs pointing at himself.
They really
I'm
need to
gonna
redesign the
help you
Kulotoa. If they could do
investigate.
that, they could make that. You could have made that thing so creepy.
Yeah, I want to do
We
my
have to
design.
get permission from
Sorry,
the
what are we
game
doing?
to
Help her
investigate.
Investigate.
Can we
Sure.
investigate?
Yeah.
I'm not investigating, but I guess I will.
You
Okay.
will now. And
Uh,
have my help.
I'd like to
Help
investigate
from
for
the
any
barbarian.
signs of life,
Okay.
and at the same time,
14.
Gruff.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, what does come out here at night?
Well,
And
we gotta do
there's
straight answers, please.
You have advantage.
some type of
Got
fishy
advantage.
people.
The Kulotoa, we've met them. 19, by the way.
Jake,
Okay.
you
You
have,
have
advantage.
advantage.
Oh, I have advantage.
Yeah.
Yes.
We've heard
Okay.
of basilisks. I had never encountered any until yesterday. An inordinate amount of wolves in the area, but well, they leave me alone, and we have an understanding.
Yes.
Remember how I was
Uh,
Mikaela didn't care? I changed my mind. If you pay passage to get these people off of this island, I'm gonna be mad.
Why?
We're standing in a literal ghost town because people couldn't survive on this place.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even the people in
Just
Waldenstock
because-
that Rolnifer said a lot
We
of
Just
will all
because
unite
you
against
live
you, I
in the
think.
slums doesn't mean you don't pay to get on a bus.
Okay, we're not doing this argument right now. My God. No, we're not doing this argument right now.
We're
I'm
talking
sick of
later.
it.
We're talking
Please
later.
continue.
I mean, they already paid. You know,
Yeah.
they
They're
fixed the
alive.
boat.
That I
And
know.
they're-
Waldenstock doesn't have to pay.
Yeah.
If Mosley wants on,
There is no Mosley.
that we know of yet.
There will
he's
always
still
be a Mosley in our hearts.
Okay,
Wait.
no, please,
Oh, there it
not
is.
right now, guys.
Anyway,
I love my places.
wolves, some other creatures. I'm not familiar with this side of the island very much. I was here once years ago. 30 years ago.
Did you find any?
They built a lot of stuff. Good for them. He's looking around at some of the buildings that he apparently doesn't recognize. So you're looking for signs of life.
19 I rolled.
Okay. As you're heading around, you find another statue. But it looks very old. One of the arms has fallen off. It's covered in many layers of dust.
Do I know if it was once a person?
It was once a person, yeah.
Can I kick a door down, see what's inside
Don't.
these abandoned houses?
Sure can.
Please don't.
I'm
Make
pounding on houses to see if there's people alive. I'm gonna kick one open eventually.
make
And then face
a
press with the mask doors.
make an attack roll just to see how the door is.
Oh, okay. Like,
Oh, I gotta go.
Oh.
just a straight 16.
Yeah. Okay.
Do I add? Do you want me to add anything to it?
Did you add your strength and stuff for attack roll?
And that's total 20.
Yeah, so you hold the door open, you look around. There appear to be some abandoned supplies, like an old cradle in the corner, some abandoned blankets. Very much kind of rough-hewn, rough-made. You're looking around as well, you hear the bang, and you see Narya enters an area, starts checking it out. And as you're walking around, you just kind of hear a little...
Narya, stop right now.
At least now
Okay.
you know not to look things in the eye, though. That's good.
Narya,
I'm back up. I'm backing up.
you need to think before you leap 10 feet in the air.
I'm not leaving. I opened that door to check if there's people alive.
You hear a...
You should probably tell her about the
Alright,
looking in the eye thing.
Circle up now.
Alright, let's go.
I run back to me.
No, slowly.
I kind of like
A looking in the eye thing, you probably
standing
Okay.
up from
I go to run to Smee. She says slowly, so then I slowly run to Smee.
Okay,
I kind
Smyrna,
of just pick up the shield to block my eyes, block my face with me in front of them.
Smyrna, be my eyes. Is there anything here?
Alright, everybody close
What
your
happens
eyes.
if you turn fire to stone?
No, nothing that I see. And then you hear more of a...
What happens?
You guys kind of all look behind you, and there appears to be a small, like, gnome-sized creature, bushy, chaotic, like, somebody just got hit with a lightning bolt, beard and mustache, some teeth sticking out in weird areas, a shock of hair covered mostly in a red hood, holding a large sickle, and kind of a red gleam in his eyes.
Are these Kappas?
What?
Kappas?
No, but maybe.
Roll to see if we know them.
Is there a picture?
He will show us once we roll to see if we know them.
Hmm.
Do we do Arcana? What are we doing?
Nature?
Nature?
Can we roll
I'm really
carry
good
it?
at nature.
Nature,
Sure.
history?
You're rolling nature?
Yeah.
Okay, you're rolling nature.
History?
Roll history.
Nat 20, total
okay.
25.
That is a
That's not how that
total
works. Either
of
way.
25.
25.
Dude!
You
History.
got a nat 20, you don't
And
have
you?
5 to that.
19
I know,
plus
but
3
I-
for
22.
history.
2 history. Pulling through like your monster lore. This isn't any kind of monster, but it does have some tellings in common with Fae. Specifically, the unseelie Fae. It's not like the bad Fae. They're all neutrals generally. On on the grand cosmic scale, they're neutrals. They might individually be good at that, right?
Right.
But the unseelie is definitely the nasty side. More like stab haha. More modern Joker as opposed to 1960s TV show Joker.
Okay.
In the realm of pranks.
Nah, I getcha.
You know, from your study of just history in general and folklore, these sound like the Red Caps.
That's what they were called, red caps. That's what I was thinking.
You look at this thing. It looks roughly like a gnome. It's not a gnome.
But I'll probably think
It's
it's a gnome.
probably... You recall that Granny Grun told you about how there's kind of this blur into the Feywild and some fey creatures come through? Probably one of those things. And that
Wait,
sickle...
this place blurs into the Feywild?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, did I not?
No.
We didn't mention
I haven't been here.
So, yeah, it's probably a bad
Fae thing.
Bad
Which
fae
I
thing.
relate to.
I speak in
that.
Sylvan.
We're all rocking.
I speak in Sylvan. Red cap, is this your doing?
Ooh! You speak my language! You speak my language! She speaks my language! I can't wait to drink her blood. Anyway! That? No. That? No. That over there? No. No. See, that happened, a while ago. And then they came back a few months ago, or was it years? But it didn't matter, because I got to dye my cap! I got to dye it lovely crimson red. I got to dye some of it in veal. That's food talk for baby. And I got to dye some of it in old. That's food talk for old. And yes, so many lovely shades of crimson. Ooh, can I have yours? That would be lovely.
No.
Please.
No.
How about just
no.
your wrist?
I'd rather not.
How about your ankle?
How about not today?
How about one of the things on your chest? You have two of them.
No.
Suit yourself.
I'm very attached to myself.
Well, so, what brings you to Mosley?
We were going to try to make contact with anybody living here, but it appears
That's
that there are...
Then
I
it's
take
been
it you are
cooped
happy
up
on
and
this
silent.
island, though.
Oh, it's... I mean, I don't know. It's cool. It's alright, you know. They got company from time to time. It's
I
nice.
see.
Why? Is there like a better place? A larger population center? Ideally densely packed with many
Do I kill it?
places and opportunities to see people. I do love seeing people.
Shut up. Don't make it angry.
Oh, is this one I'm getting on your nerves? He's speaking Sylvan the entire
Yeah,
time.
I know. That's why I'm speaking stuff.
Is this one getting on your nerves?
No, she just talks too much.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey, I can remove her tongue for you.
That's fine. That's fine.
You don't even have to pay me.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I said that. I immediately knew I shouldn't have.
So,
What did happen to the people here?
well, you see, there were some things up in the mountains, and they were causing some problems. So they decided to go up and destroy the nest. And they did. Good for them.
And then they spread everywhere.
No, just a few had to move. And
they
then
moved here.
they decided to destroy the nest the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
They did a pretty good job. And then they left. And then the other ones went back to their nest. And the other ones, they came back here to their nest. It's a vicious cycle. Not to be confused with my vicious sickle.
Yes, which does seem to be particularly vicious.
Yes. You want to try it?
No, thank you.
Aww.
Keeps raising the sickle up and down, and I really want to pull out my great swords.
Does anybody have a hammer? I just would feel complete if I had a hammer.
You can't
What
understand
is
that.
it? I know. I'm just curious, dude. I have a hammer.
Actually, he says that one in comment. Does anyone have a hammer? I'd feel complete with a hammer.
No. And I like immediately stopped her hit because I know she'd be the one to do it.
I do have a hammer. Would a hammer get him to go away?
You know what? I'll be back. He runs off.
Let's go. We gotta go. Like
What did he
now.
say?
Just a normal red cap sort of stuff. He wants to kill us. He wants to die ourselves, and we should go because it's almost night.
All right, we got it.
We can't.
No, let's pick a house, barricade ourselves in. Me and you can lock it up pretty quick. Let's go. No, come on, we gotta go.
We need to seal everything.
There was-
Oh, I found a hammer!
Let's go. Maria, come on, we gotta go. Let's lock up house. Come on.
You not agreeing. You spoke to the thing.
You can pick her up. Let's
Yes,
go.
I'm not disagreeing.
Let's
Didn't say
go.
anything. Okay, I'm going. I've knocked down this one's door. Let's go in there.
No. Somewhere we can lock things.
Yes. So don't break down the door.
Stop destroying things.
Actually, we could barricade
It's a
the door again.
house. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
Carl,
I'm picking
don't
literally
kill
the nearest
people.
house that is the opposite
You're the
direction
mad
of
murderer
wherever that
here,
thing is.
sir.
Okay.
I'm busting down a window and I'm climbing in.
Okay.
What's
And-
the difference between busting down a window and busting down
Windows
a door?
are easier to barricade. No, they are not. And I'm gonna see if I can open the door to get them and close
Okay,
it.
you're able
and
to
start,
unbar it and
start like re-barricade and
roll a d20.
What is in this
All of
door?
us? I'm helping her.
What is
Sure. Roll with advantage then.
okay, cool. Straight roll.
Yeah.
19.
Oh, I bet you
What are you
wish
doing?
we had
19.
those giant logs now.
Oh, this is a roll.
Actually,
Oh,
you
I thought we all had to
On
roll.
back for those.
I know. Darn, you're right.
Can we
11.
see
Hey,
that?
now we know what killed all those things.
Red caps?
Yay.
It was red caps?
Probably. What was that?
It was an 11. That
11.
was not good. With advantage, I know.
It's.
Oh,
hey,
they killed all the
that's better than
dwarves
average.
and the kobolds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright. You barricade yourselves in to the door. And
I have my weapon drawn and I'm like, okay.
and you hear
What's about the house?
outside.
Yeah, inside the house.
Oh, inside the house.
What's in here?
There are like 2 cots in one of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
There's a fireplace, which is currently empty.
Yes.
There is a kind of like a fallen over, very
Did everybody
rough
make
hewn,
it in?
very rough hewn
Excluding the one we
bed,
lost in the
bed,
out.
cabinet, yeah,
Dresser.
drawers. Thank you, dresser. A very
Okay.
rough hewn like
You're
dresser
like-
thing with fallen.
Lock the window with the dresser now.
Okay.
No, we've already barricaded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is done. If
Anyway.
you want to do any more, feel
So you
free.
hear him
investigate.
cheering that he has a hammer, and then you hear
Can we
him start to
investigate the
sing
room?
to himself as he's running about. But you do hear very hard iron-shod boots clunk, 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 and cheering about how he's so happy that he has completed his wardrobe.
With his hammer over his boots.
And you hear him sing to himself.
Hammer and sickle.
He's a red cat.
Yeah, you know what?
I'm
This
just
would be a lot
picturing
funnier.
the Elmo.
See, this all would be a lot funnier if it wasn't trying to kill us.
I don't think
That's
it is trying to
communism
kill.
for you.
No, I think it's trying to kill us.
Communism.
Anyway,
We're here for communism.
Alright, I seriously
Your
gotta go.
eating's gone.
alright.
So,
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
We will
Anyway.
keep you alive.
We promise not to get you dead.
Anyway, as you are checking around for anything, you also find there is a trapdoor.
What's down there?
Let's investigate.
Alright.
Or do we not? Should we not? Wait, do we open it or barricade it?
I
I thought you
listen
had to get
at
up
it.
early. Can't we just call it a night?
Pretty soon, yeah.
I
There's
listen
really
at it.
nothing
I listen.
You don't hear anything down there.
I investigate.
Alright. Are you like sticking your head in or are you like going down?
I'm going down.
Well, I guess
Wait.
I'm sticking my head in
Oh my gosh.
first.
Wait, don't open it. We need to
Why?
decide.
Because
We need to
something
think.
could-
This is okay. This is how we've gotten into these
You're
situations.
talking to
You
a
just
barbie-
leap without looking.
Dude, you're the
You
one who
just didn't
hasted into
hear
the treasure
anything.
room.
That's not a good indication. I didn't roll anything.
Okay, well then start rolling, sir.
I'm trying to think.
Madam.
Just calm down.
No.
Fine. Say goodbye to your character. Not your character with my campaign. This character.
Yeah, seeing as Dwayne hasn't done anything yet.
None of us have.
He
Well, I
was
found
born.
I found
born
Robin.
ready.
That's fun.
He's married and has 3 kids. Lives
Yes,
in
he
Florida.
does.
Yep.
Image.
Oh, he's from Florida. Take him out.
Okay, can I roll
Alright,
investigation?
See you, Mikaela.
Fine, do
I'm
it.
gonna peek in and look.
See you tomorrow. Yeah.
11.
Okay.
I'll bring the other one.
I'll help.
I'm just going to
Kaden?
peek. Oh,
It's,
it's
it's
still 11.
Okay.
Can I investigate
Long
myself?
Sure.
I'm just going to.
I'm not bad at this. I'm gonna re-roll that. Wait, can I have your help?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I mean, we're both looking at it.
That's not much better. That's an
We're
11.
both really bad at looking down in the darkness.
It's 11.
It's 11.
11.
Neither of you have dark
Neither
vision,
of you have
do
dark vision, do you?
No, we do
No.
not.
It appears to go down into like a root cellar of some kind.
Do we hear anything?
I'll roll again.
Stealth
yes. You do hear a little,
Like a muffled cry?
something like that, yeah.
You think it's a person?
It didn't sound mirthful.
All we heard was a moan. Do you think it's a person or a tiny thing that wants to kill us?
Okay, tiny things that like to kill us, like those things, are absolutely insane.
It could be one of the creatures that's just snoring. Who knows? One of the big.
They don't really
things.
snore like that, I think.
How would we know? Have you ever seen a sleeping nest of them? They could all be down
Can I
there.
roll for that?
Sure. I'm also seeing on the page right next to this page, like there's some awesome things I could have had from the Kraken fight,
Oh, really?
but I didn't have to.
Okay,
We're too
roll.
young
Am I rolling
to be
history?
Sure.
27.
Alright, this was to figure out what again?
If
Yeah,
I've
the
ever...
moan is human.
No,
creature
I'm trying to figure out
otherwise.
if I know what a snoring red cap sounds like. Like, do I have a
No,
detailed...
blue things that attack us.
So what you recall is that about red caps.
Yes.
Yes. More about them. Where a plane that touches the world at a Feywild crossing. If a sentient creature acts on an intense desire for bloodshed, one or more red caps might appear where the blood of the slain person soaks the ground. When moonlight shines on top of one of these red-capped mushrooms that sprouts out, it turns into a red cap. They have pointed leather caps, pants of a similar material, heavy iron boots, and a heavy bladed weapon. They lack subtlety, basically.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call towards down there.
And in order to sustain its unnatural existence, it has to soak its hat in the fresh blood of its victims.
Yes, to do what?
Soak its hat in the fresh blood of its victims once every 3 days
To survive?
to survive. Yeah.
That explains why it's such a murder hobo.
It's a player character!
It's Kelton! Okay, let's go down there
Hello?
quietly. I hate you!
Is anybody down there?
You hear
We gotta help it, whatever it is.
Okay.
You
Go
just my
down there.
character being that or now, don't you?
I hate you.
I'm worried that we're gonna go down there and it's gonna be like, you know, in a horror movie when like somebody's tied up.
Yeah, we
And
gotta
they're like,
see
they're
that.
looking past like, no! And there's the thing behind you.
So you're going down there?
Back to back. Back to back.
Sure.
Alright, you head down there. It's dark!
I pull out a torch.
Okay. You light the torch,
I also have a lamp.
and you
Whatever.
find that this,
No, wait. Smyrna, some light.
Alright.
You need to stop
I
abusing this
forget you
god.
have a
I
god.
wouldn't cook with these ingredients.
Neither would I.
This appears to be like a root cellar, but also could be used as a
like
cool
30
room
torches.
to store meat.
Mm-hmm.
This may have been like a butcher shop, or
Oh,
butcher's
yeah.
house.
That
with
was
some
my
meat hooks,
childhood.
where there are several people hanging from various meat hooks,
That was not.
drained of blood, and there
Oh,
is
Like
a
vampires.
young person tied up, gagged in a corner, and there is a hole kind of next to them, small person-sized.
It's a good thing we checked. 'Cause this could have been an excellent entrance for them.
Okay, we should
Alright.
probably go block the hole faster than
Mhm.
looking at this person.
Yes, time to block it.
Guys!
We got-
What's up, guys?
I love it.
Do you like my little house?
It's
Kind of, is this in common? What? Are my
He's still speaking in Sylvan.
disgusting?
your
house is terrifying.
Care for a
Funny
snack?
me.
I'm sorry, I don't think we eat the same things.
Ah, vegans. So, what you doing in the area? Do you want some help? Do you want some stabbing? I can do some stabbing.
I don't think stabbing really helps us.
How about slashing?
Being drained of blood is not helpful to mortals.
Right. So, are there some mortals you want to not help?
Hey, you know,
What's he saying?
there's a group of pirates call
Ooh.
themselves the Red Ravens.
I love their branding.
Yes. They... Do you know where that rune is?
The what?
That big old... Okay. There used to be a rune.
Uh-huh.
And it's a bit underwater now.
Ah,
But the pirates like to come there sometimes.
awesome.
You could not help them.
Ooh. How much not helping are we talking about? Are we helping like elves not helping? Or are we talking like the boring, like poke poke?
We're talking more of the, feast.
I'll move my meat hooks. So, they there now?
Are they there now? They might. They should be coming back fairly soon, actually.
I have to bring a snack. He goes over to the person head up and
It's me.
What if we could offer you something instead of them?
I'm listening.
Alright. Pause. Out of player talk.
Do they have to be human?
What do we have between us?
Stuff wise,
Yes.
A lot.
I have an explorer's pack, a dungeoneer's pack. I've got a shovel, an iron pot, crowbar, hammer.
Do I have any of the Kuotoa left?
I have a diplomat's
Hey,
pack.
what?
Of the cooked Kuotoa left.
Oh, you might have a bit of that.
Would you care to try a rare fishy delicacy and take that as a snack instead?
The snack's from my hat.
What's he
Well,
seeing?
I still have some raw, I think. You could squeeze that out.
Okay, we're getting somewhere. How about
we just give him a couple drops of
As
blood?
well as, say, a small phial of blood.
Something.
He pulls out 2 beakers. Yeah.
One beaker plus the Kuotoa meat.
Let's see it first.
I take out the Kuotoa meat.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Roll a persuasion check with disadvantage because it's a few days old. And
I think
Okay.
I know what you're doing, and if you're not doing that, then I'm gonna be very disappointed.
What?
Prestidigitation and orthaumaturgy on like water. Changing the color of water.
I'm not doing that.
Oh come on.
He might try it now, and then he'd be
It's
pretty
for
angry.
his hat.
Yeah, that's true. And
Okay.
Would he be able to tell if it's...
I don't know.
That one was a nat 20. I wish it was that one.
Oh.
But no, it comes out to 17.
it's total 17. Okay.
What is happening? Can you relay any of this to me? Because I'm just standing here and you're
Okay.
talking in a different language.
Okay,
than
murder
everyone.
hobos typically don't like about it when you talk about them to other people in front of them.
Okay, he's also bowling out beakers and just pulled this tiny person from the corner.
Okay, well, I need you to trust Smina right now.
Okay, fine. You just say just trust me. Like, jeez.
Okay. Beaker and a half, we'll call it good.
How big are these speakers?
They're...
Quart size.
yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Dent would be kind of hard to bleed.
And you were a tiny person
I'm
who will
tiny.
get very weak if you lose that
Yes.
much blood.
Aria, give me your hand.
Why?
Because we're going to feed the red cap.
Why?
Because it keeps
No.
that guy alive.
We have no medical personnel to keep my arm from bleeding out.
Okay.
Look, I'm very good at this. I promise not to remove an arm.
I know.
Would you instead of using the scythe in order to make my friend feel a bit better, would you use one of these daggers instead? And I pull out one of my dragon tooth daggers.
Why don't you just do it?
Okay.
Can you just
Counterpoint.
explain
You keep
to
the
me?
meat. 1.5. I keep the knife. I'll even throw in the hammer.
Deal.
Yay!
I have one less dagger.
Okay.
I'm
So,
not doing anything until you explain this to Naria. I literally
Okay.
can't in good conscience give you my arm for a dagger.
You are not losing your arm, you are just losing some blood. You are the biggest among us, and therefore can stand to lose the most. I am a tiny person, and she's really hard to get juice out of.
You don't have to debate with me. I will agree with you. But so far, you guys are talking in a different language. I have no idea what you're discussing.
It's like that one time with the clown giant.
Yes!
it doesn't feel good to be on the other side of this.
You can't just be discussing, come to a logical conclusion, and then say,
This
give
is,
me
I
your
can't
arm.
tell
I'm
you
gonna-
how immensely satisfying this episode is for me.
I know.
Because now,
Trust
after
me.
that whole like shit part where I was like out of every conversation, and I had to sit there for most
Yep.
of the time,
Uh-huh.
I'm doing stuff, and I'm talking in languages you don't understand.
Yep.
It's ugh.
Welcome
I'm
to
sorry.
the episode. Smee does all the things.
Yes. I'm sorry if you're bored.
I
but
agree with your logic.
you're
I
good.
just
Alright.
needed to know the reasoning.
I'm
So,
drawing some kind
the
of
communication has occurred.
Yes.
Okay, so
hat. Again.
the red cap
Here's
is going to
arm.
use his wicked sickle.
Wait, hold up.
I-
still have
his
65
stats for the
though.
wicked sickle. So
Yeah.
he's not actually using. He's using the knife. But anyway, that's so that's 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
He fills and kind of like massages your arm. You really gotta tenderize the meat and you keep it flowing. And it's really weird. He's doing this. He's got these gnarled hands. He's kind of really working your arm. It's unpleasant for many reasons.
Yeah.
Um,
He's stroking my arm. And you're just watching. That's sick. Sick person.
Sometimes because
Small smile. Small smile.
your blood clots up, so he has to kind of reopen some things every once in a while.
Payback for all those push-ups.
That is 8 damage.
What?
8 more.
Oh, great.
Just filling up the other one.
You can take it. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
thanks.
You have
All
a
right.
potion.
Well, nice talking to you. Nice talking to you. This one's yours. And he gives it.
And so this hammer is.
All right. Here you go. Bye bye. And he drops the hammer and he punts it. And he. Woo! Where's this route again?
I'm
So,
wrapping up
yep,
my arm.
It's
the
on
map
the
with
other
you.
side of the island that way.
Woo! He rushes up the ladder. You hear Dent scream briefly as the door.
All right.
I
So
drew another cat.
that does this hammer have any magical properties?
It is a blacksmith's hammer.
blacksmith's hammer.
I just want
Okay.
appreciation.
It's old. It's an old hammer.
Don't know 100% if that was
Bless
worth.
you.
How much damage does the hammer do?
It'd be an improvised bludgeoning weapon. So either it's probably like. Hang on. Let me check what a club does. It would be a club, which I think is 1d4.
Well, at least I have.
It would be 1d4
range.
bludgeoning.
I had an extra dagger, so you know,
Hang
it's
on.
not like I'm missing a whole lot.
They were my Guess I can.
They were my
Ah,
daggers.
yeah.
I gave
This would be
everybody a
considered a
dagger.
light hammer.
No, I made daggers out of
It's
the dragon
thrown.
part.
Oh, that's
It's a
true.
thrown property too.
It's what?
It has the thrown property.
Meaning?
You can throw it.
Oh, I can throw the black. Okay.
Yeah, it's a range of 20 or 60.
Blacksmith hammer.
1d4 bludgeoning, light, 20 or 50.
Okay.
20, 60, sorry.
All right. I briefly look around to see if anybody else is still alive, or is it very obvious they're all dead?
Very dead.
Very dead.
I'm feeling pretty light.
Okay.
I'm
We
gonna sit down.
untie this man.
You untie this person from. It appears that several bed sheets have been used to wrap this entire person up.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a woman about 16, 17-ish.
Keeping in keeping with the theme.
I rolled a random character generator.
Okay.
Wow.
Bring her back. She can be my friend.
She's like, "Ooh, hi.
Who are you?
My name's Morwen.
How do you
What are you
spell
doing here?
W-E-N. I used to live here.
M-O-R-W-E-N?
Do you know if anybody else is still alive?
Like, I feel like I have to
I
ask.
don't know. About a year ago, there was the fight with the basilisks, and we had to flee to a different area, and then we came back, and someone took grievance with our chief, who organized the hunt for the basilisks. Said that's why they came after us, and fight happened, and he was killed one night, and then a day later, those red things appeared.
Yes. Alright, dear, let's get out of here.
Okay.
Upstairs.
She looks at the bodies as walks out.
Alright, we go upstairs and we find something to block that.
Dresser! Thud!
Yes.
It's not one.
How many red caps are around here typically?
Well, there were several at first, and then more fighting happened, and then there was less of them, and then we started hiding.
How long have you been down there?
It would take a long time. She's very malnourished at this point.
Oh,
It would-
freaking food and water here?
It was various times.
Here, take a ration.
Yeah, take rations.
Um,
I give her like a whole pack of
I don't know
rations.
how long it took being down there, but he would come in long enough to dig that tunnel at least, and he would take one, put him on a hook, and douse his cap. Started with the littles, my brother, and then my sister, parents. He got some new ones. And
I'm gonna hug her.
he just kept getting past me.
Oh, he was saving you for last.
Don't tell her!
I'm
You.
kidding, I didn't say
Please
that.
tell me this.
Yeah, no, I did not say that. I'm hugging her. She's probably crying.
She is very much crying and not talking at this point, and also
Yeah.
eating a bit.
Yes. Don't eat that too fast.
Too late, she already has hiccups.
The problem is that can actually potentially kill you if you've been.
Alright, let's
Starving.
get through this night.
Alright,
I assume we
You sleep
take
through the night.
shifts.
Yes, we take shifts. Not
taking
her.
shifts with guarding.
Do we lose
You
our?
take a second point of exhaustion from the massive amount of bloodletting.
Do I get my health back?
Do I get my exhaustion?
Your exhaustion goes away.
What about the max health?
Those max health stays where it is.
Crud. Is that a curse?
It is technically not a curse, but yeah, basically.
What do I have to do to get rid of it?
There are
Get
things.
healed by your friend Rhea, who doesn't know we're still here.
I'm giving you guys 3 days because it would normally take about a day to get there and a day to get back. So if you're back,
Okay, we're on the second day.
but
Yeah.
he's told me to give you more time. So if you're not back by the third day, then yeah.
Great.
Yeah, so
What do I get?
Gruff looks displeased with not this situation, but like that was a interesting character.
Yes. Well, at least it's not an entirely wasted journey.
So where did it go off to?
Okay. It was to a degree a bit of a goose chase, but at the same time, it may do some work for us. I sent it after the pirates, the Red Ravens, if they ever return to the Rune.
Okay.
Which I predict will be soon, so
Well,
hopefully that thins their numbers the next time we encounter them.
and if the runt ends up getting too close to the village, we can take it.
Yes. I do not doubt that we could have defeated him. I just feel that we are all a bit tired out, and
There's been a lot of weird lately. Let's just
Yes.
get back to where everything's normal.
Do I get my health back?
You do with long rest, yeah. And 1 point of exhaustion goes away.
Okay. Point of exhaustion.
Dense 1 point of exhaustion goes away after a long
I'm
rest.
very okay. During my shift though, I would like not to open the ladder, but to examine it and see if there's any magical curse on it or
Okay.
any magic.
Roll an Arcana check.
Because the witch is fey and they don't do anything without reason.
Right.
I'm sure that she's fulfilling an oath, but who knows? That letter could be what's causing my lack of health. That is a 14.
Okay. This appears to be fine quality paper.
Mhm.
So not produced here and probably not stored here for a long time either,
Yes.
which is weird. So it came from somewhere.
Yes.
Somebody mailed this. Again, that smell of rotten eggshells a bit. For different reasons this time.
Yes.
Um,
Can I roll again to try to figure out what smells like rotten eggs?
sure.
What am I rolling? History?
Nature.
Nature. That would be a 16.
Brimstone.
Brimstone? Not sulfur. Is sulfur brimstone?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's so
So-
disappointing.
I go get a small aha moment and continue.
You also notice that the letter isn't sealed.
It isn't sealed,
It isn't sealed.
even though there's a signet on it.
There's a signet on it, but it's not sealed. Much like the letter in front of you.
Do you read it though?
So I did roll Arcana. Do I
Yeah.
detect any magic?
No. It doesn't seem magical, the letter. Yeah. If any magic was involved, perhaps it magically looking nice or like magically preserved to be in this condition, or perhaps magically sent.
Smyrna, does this signet mean anything to you? I mean, I know you have not been around very long, but do you
I'm
perhaps...
4 days old.
I realize that, but you also know a lot of things that most people don't learn after being alive for 4 days.
Calling. They hung up. Nope.
Nope. The ones on Mount Celestia aren't speaking to you right now?
No. They found my arrival amusing, but they're awaiting my rise.
That'll
I'm not
change.
Doe though, so I don't
That'll
understand
change.
what they mean.
Yeah, that'll change. Don't worry.
Just need
become
some yeast.
bread?
Yes. Ah, you're learning more things.
More things about cooking
Yes.
and fish.
Yes.
Are you gonna open it and take a look?
It's tempting, but it would be wrong. But this is Smyrna. But
The letter is unsealed,
the letter is unsealed.
and she did just tell you to deliver it to Sarah. That's about it.
She didn't say that it had to. Okay. In a way, not being sealed is kind of an invitation in these days with this fancy of stationery to be read by anyone.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, can I try to determine where the letter might be from?
Sure, make a history check.
I know about Sarah's father, right? That at least that he's a demon.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. That is a 23.
You do know that Sarah's terrified of her dad.
Mm-hmm.
Mentioned being terrified of dad, and that was after meeting Nana Noctis.
Yes.
And this isn't any type of rune you've seen, it's almost more like a crest.
Crest. Like a house crest?
Like a house crest or a calling card or a name.
When did Rand know that?
You know what? Thinking about this harder, make a religion check.
Smyrna is surprisingly religious. That's a 16.
16. Anything specific? No. But as you start looking at it really hard, you do get a sense that the symbol itself, in a more abstract way, has power. Not like, this is magic, but like a,
This means something
this
to people?
means something to people.
There's also a chance that I open it, it's an infernal, and I can't read it.
There is that chance. I actually do not know.
You don't know?
I don't know. I can't remember. I know what I put in each envelope, I just don't remember what order.
Dent is
Each
Mikaela.
envelope.
You might be taking individual turns. Are you by yourself or are you with Dent? I assume you're by yourself.
I'm by myself, I think.
Yeah, it's like your watch.
I'm gonna roll for it. I'm opening it.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm very intrigued to know which one this one is, and I really wish it was Kelton here, but he's not here tonight.
I see dragon script.
Ooh. So you have no idea what it says.
That's dragon script, yeah.
Darn.
I'm learning Draconic. I forgot like 3 of the words.
Well, we have a dragon art too.
That too.
How close
Take
is it
away
to
all my
dents?
practice.
How close is it to dent?
The letter?
No, the dent, like dent's turn.
Oh, for watch?
Yeah.
She could be next, whatever.
Dent.
Huh?
What does this read?
That's weird. It's written in Draconic, but it's not actually...
It's probably infernal.
Okay, stepping outside the game for a minute here.
Yes.
This letter is encoded
Yes.
in real life
Okay.
for the players to figure out.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh! So fun!
Okay, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun.
Like, are the letters scrambled around, or is it...
The letter, so if you take a look at the envelope,
Yeah.
the specific mark on it indicates in what order it's in, which is another puzzle.
That's fun!
Okay. That will be really fun to do next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm figuring we need more letters though to be able to figure out the key for
Okay. Yeah, no, Smina, being somebody who knows stuff about official letters and whatnot, justifies this to herself in that it's open and it's in Draconic anyway, so it would have required multiple people to read it anyway.
Okay. I'm glad that
So
you have
perhaps
fun.
a bit rude, but Smina's chaotic.
You also rationalize that Sarah was very scared after talking to the hag.
So this is protecting her.
So it was just a little bit of a... making sure there's nothing nasty jumping out to Sarah.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, you're saving her.
Yeah. And with that...
Even though she basically badmouthed me to every town on the continent.
I'm going
Oh,
to say
before she
you
did,
guys spend the next day crossing back over.
Yes.
What does the
Are you heading over
And
the
you're
mountains?
not rolling anything.
No.
Are you heading over the mountains again, or are you heading closer around to the hags this time?
I think we know the mountains better now, so.
Okay.
I think they're afraid of us in the mountains.
So you head through the mountains. Rhea, as you're getting a little antsy with them being on, you do see them off in the distance.
Oh, finally! Oh my gosh. Okay,
Can
I'm gonna meet them
collect
over
my
there.
10 logs.
Sure.
Yeah!
I'm gonna burn those logs.
That's what they're for.
Actually, that's what I was about to say. Like, that's why she's
You
got
may
it.
find
You're
a
welcome.
small ball of fire coming towards you sooner than you expect, Naria.
I'm fireproof.
Resistant,
So
sorry.
at the end of that day, I think
Until
you've been
I get my
saying I'm reading
dragon's
book.
skin.
Yes.
All right, so that was
I'll probably give them to you
Um,
because Tracy is horrible.
that's been 3 days solid that you've had.
What day is it, by the way, on the calendar?
It is Wednesday the 18th
Of
of April.
Ooh. Getting close to Smina's birthday.
How long do you have the note of the book?
No.
The card. Okay, I'll look it up. Because
Did you
if
write
you
down its stats or whatever?
No.
If
It just
you-
said it can take up to 6 days, but
yeah you
We
have a
also
time frame
need
where it
time.
has to be within 6 days, or
Yeah.
else it doesn't work.
We have 4 more days on the boat.
that's all you told me, I think.
Okay.
Saving this tiny town.
Related
Related
to
the heck out of
timelines.
here.
Yes. What's the girl's name again?
Morwen.
Morwen?
How did it guys? How
Marwan?
did it go? What happened?
Would
Why
you be...
aren't there more people with you?
Hang on.
Morwen here is the
Hey, Rhea.
only survivor.
What do you
I'm going
mean?
to hug you.
What happened?
I mean, they're all dead.
What happened? What happened?
Mosley's dead.
A town doesn't die.
A
She
town
starts crying
does
again.
die.
It died.
Did they leave? Like a
No,
ghost town?
They were straight up attacked by so many things they
Marwyn?
didn't survive.
I assume you don't want to stay on this isle any longer.
No.
Would you like to come with us?
We found our huddle.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, if you spend 48 hours, so if you read for 12 hours a day.
That's fair.
Okay, so you did that?
Yeah.
Alright, you got your +2 to wisdom.
Cool. Hi, Warren. I'm Ray, and I start to go for a handshake, and then I go for a hug instead.
Zora just sobs on your shoulder.
Aww. I'm keeping her. Let's go.
You're all currently back on the ship.
I also give you a very sideways glance that I hope you can interpret no charge.
Well, no, they fixed our boat.
No, for Morwen, since she's not part of them.
She's barely alive.
Yeah.
I'm going to wrap it up there for that episode.
Huzzah!
Anyway, thank you so much for watching. We actually were able to basically live stream the whole thing.
Hey!
For the first time.
Time in
forever.
No, you know what?
The
No.
live stream works!
No, this is not influencing us anymore. I'm casting it into the fire.
Alright, anyway, I'm Ben Anderson.
I'm Cambria Poole.
Corbin Poole.
I'm Jacob Dean.
And
Mikaela Line.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Sayonara.
Michaela's gonna hate
sound like this!
your Cambria's stupid voice.
What do you mean? This is my voice. Best friend?
No, it sounds more like... No, not quite like that. Like that. I can't do it.
Thanks for joining us
No,
for the
please
shenanigans.
continue.
No, really, it's me. I never left.
It sounds kind of like that. I can't do it. I'm trying. I can imagine it in my head, but I
It's
can't
more
do it.
like this.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's gonna
Closer
bite
to
your
that.
head off.
It's a bit more like this because there's more intent behind each word.
I think you need to be more
Okay.
intense about everything.
More
Yes.
intense
by a factor
about
of 5.
More
everything.
intense. More intense. More intense.
Mikaela.
Okay, I can't do it.
That's my name. Cambria. Can you imitate my voice?
No, I would just start quacking. We're good at
I can try.
Okay. Well, obviously,
Are we still
we all
streaming?
love me. So I'm gonna
I
end the
hope
stream now.
Oh.
Bye.
I'm a DM now. Respect me.
Stop.
I'm sorry.
I think. No, come
My
on, stop streaming.
God.
No, I want to hit the button. Let me hit the button.